You guys headed back to Candlekeep to retrieve the book, and Shorthan gave you your rewards. Just when you guys were settling down, Edith saw a paper noticing that her pirate crew were in the city of coin called Athkatla, which is south of Candlekeep. After Edith told some of her backstory of her crew and their personalities, you guys saw a commoner put up a job request about basically trying to reopen a mine, and you guys kind of hesitated to take the sort of job offering without kind of knowing how much percentage of the stock you would get once the mines reopen. She said 5%, but I know you guys are kind of going for 15. But the gold value still stands at 2,500. You also found out that one of the old foremans, the dwarf smith Ord Firebeard, used to work at the mines. After a intensive game of arm wrestling, you guys managed to find a book called I have the book right here. I am totally prepared, guys. Can't you tell?
Creeping Darkness, or the
Deep in Creeping Darkness, where it talks about the town of Vermeillon was once a prosperous mining village, but after a tragedy and disappearances, they finally shut down. And once the mine shuts down, the city of Vermeillon also shut down. So you guys kind of like want to go to the mine to help out, but you're still being cautious. You guys made your way 4 days into the gates of Vermeillon while encountering, oh boy, an onk a mimic tree, giant spiders, and ogres. But you managed to defeat them all, and you just paid the toll to Athkatla, and you're now stopping over into the City of Coin. And let's set the scene for the City of Coin, shall we? The morning sun shines brightly on the city of Athkatla and the nation of South of Faerun. This day finds you in the city's infamous low market, a place where the gold flows freely and anything can be had if the price is right. The only rule in the so-called City of Coin is the golden rule. He who has the gold makes the rules. Of course, that's not to say the city is lawless. On the contrary, the laws are ruthlessly enforced, particularly for those who don't have cash to buy their way out of transgressions. The two most important things to keep in mind when visiting Athkatla are that you don't want to get on the bad side of the ruling merchant houses or of the Council of Five, which are the faces that run the place. For most citizens and visitors, the day-to-day life of Athkatla is not much different from any other large city. Just keep your whip sharp and at least one hand on your coin purse and you'll do fine. So, as you enter the gates, you are stopped by one of the guards in shining metal, and he goes, "Hey, he points at the sign and goes, and you guys all see the sign that says, all vehicles and mounts must be walked through the city."
Damn. Okay.
Walk,
And then you got, walked through the city, and then you guys see the roads, and you're like, yeah, maybe we should walk the horses and carts, because they're kind of like narrow streets, and there's like shit everywhere. It's kind of like being in center of Boston, where it's not, as someone who is from Boston, kind of like not swerves and curves. It's like, this is gonna be difficult to drive the cart. So you guys managed to walk and the cart and the horses.
Hey, Bexa23, thank you so much for the resub. You are an absolute legend.
Yeah.
Enjoy
Edith wants
the game.
Edith
You're
wants
awesome.
to.
Thank you so much.
Do we have a pretty clear view of the port coming in?
Right now you're at the entrance, so you're just like all you see is like an information hut right there, a couple of like little merchant stands, but you need to go like deeper into the city to find what you're looking for.
Okay. Edith will dismount.
Alright, so all of you to dismount, and who are guiding these horses, just for flavor-wise?
Jim is guiding his own.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm looking for yet. Oh, I'm gonna look for a weapon shop. I'm not guiding these horses, by the way.
I'll guide the cart. Edith will.
Yep, so Edith will get off the cart, and Edith is guiding the cart, and you're looking for a weapons shop. Who's guiding the horses? Or walking, sorry, walking the horses.
Yeah,
Oh.
Narco is.
Alright, Narco is guiding both horses. As you guys walk more deeper into the heart of the city, last time, Edith, you want to make a perception check?
Yes, to see what's in the harbor. See if I recognize any of the flags or recognize the ships.
Okay, so you're not in the harbor, you're still in the entranceway. The harbor is to the west. You guys are still technically in the north.
Okay, I'm gonna ask Narcal if he could watch the horses, and I need to go take care of some things.
Well, I can watch the horses before I go anywhere.
Alright, is anybody going with Edith?
Ulrich will go with Edith.
Okay.
Where are we
So
meeting
we're-
up, everyone?
The docks, I think.
No,
I don't know.
Edith just says, I'll find y'all. You know, don't worry.
Okay.
Find
Cool.
us somewhere for the
Ulrich is
horses.
still accompanying you because you're the only person you really trust at the moment.
The OG3.
Yeah, the OG
And the new
So, so you guys leave the horses and the carts to the train crew, the chain crew, while the spider crew goes and
Hey,
investigates the
Nameless
harbor.
Orange. Thank you so much for the biddies. I appreciate
Yeah.
you. Absolute
So,
legend. Spreading the chaos.
I need,
Enjoy the session.
after asking
Awesome.
a couple
Thank
of
you so
townsfolk
much.
where the harbor is, you guys managed to find the docks. I need Aldrich and Edith to both go in the Whispers chat.
Oh boy, okay. My
Um,
stomach dropped. I don't know why.
OG3.
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
So we gotta find somewhere for the horses.
Yeah.
He didn't say there
Gotta
was a
find, like, a
stable or
stable or
anything,
something.
right?
I'm honestly scared to go to a stable because I'm scared we'll have to pay and it'll be super high.
Oh, it shouldn't be too
It
bad.
probably will be.
Hold on, let me see.
I hope not. Anyway.
I have 163 gold.
I got 300.
Damn!
I don't know.
Yo.
Yeah, I got 337.
I'm about to burn a little bit. I'm trying to get my Jen wants to get his rapier to mirror to look like his raven feathered dagger. Just aesthetically. So he's gonna try to find
I
a
just wanna-
blacksmith to do that.
I just want a gun. I want 2 guns.
6 shooters.
Cause I'm tired of using the like I'm really looking for like a crossbow, but it's kind of like modified to like think of like like a sniper rifle.
Like a long range crossbow repeating shot. Something like that. Or,
Yeah,
like,
something
sharpshooter or
like
something.
that.
Hmm.
Like, have you seen what's that show called? Vox Machina.
Oh fuck yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, the
Yes.
fucking
Percy's
fucking
gun?
not the
His rifle.
what's he called it? The rifle, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I want. When that
Not his pepper
motherfucker
box,
has
the
like
rifle.
7. Yeah,
Yeah.
when he popped up with like 7 lenses and aimed.
Yep.
That was clean. That was nice. I
You
want
find a
that.
good artificer for that.
Yeah. Was he art? No, he was a fighter.
Yeah, he's a fighter. No, he's a gunslinger.
That's what it
He was-
was.
Which
Yeah,
It is a fighter,
Yeah.
I think, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Subclass?
I should have
Yeah.
chose that. Oh
Yeah,
well.
you get crit points and all that jazz.
Yeah. Oh well. 'Cause I think Edith's a gunslinger too, ain't she?
Yep.
Yeah. That's what I should have chose.
I don't know if
Oh,
she
well.
can
I
craft
like artificer.
weapons or not. The artificer
I've-
will let you.
I don't. I can, but not till later. I think, man, I can't remember what it was because I can't. It was like until like level 5 or 6 or something like that.
Yeah.
That's not far off.
Nope. Not just get
Hold
your
on, let me
plans
look.
together for when you level up for it, and then you can just do it right off the
Yeah.
bat.
Yep, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to remember what level it is. Hold on 1 second. Because if it's 5, then I'm not even finna worry.
I forgot I got a fucking +1 mace.
Yeah.
Pretzel for the job. Jingle.
Dope.
I can add more to that mace if you want. I can add another +1.
No shit.
Yeah, I have
Nice.
the what's the name? The fucking is that my girl? No, that's not her. The infusion. I can
Yep.
make it magic.
You can do
Damn, where
infusions
is
every
that
day at
thing
dawn. Believe it was just-
Every day at dawn, I can choose infusions from the I think that's how I go.
Yeah, so you can do that, but it cycles. It's like a round robin. So
Yeah.
once you get to
Yeah,
4,
yeah.
it'll cancel out the first one that you originally did.
Yeah. Yep.
So
Yep.
how many? You have like what, one at a time right now, and that levels up.
I think I do 3 or 4.
Yeah,
I'm
something
trying
like
to. Hold on, let me see. I'm at level 4, so yeah, I know 4 infusions.
So in the morning you can just bust out. What? Sorry, what is an infusion? What is this?
So
Is
if
that
and then
physical
basically an
form, or-
infusion, an infusion is basically me turning an ordinary item into giving it magical properties for the most part. But I can do other shit too. Like one of my infusions is actually the backpack that I have.
Mm-hmm.
The homunculus, yeah, that's one of my infusions. Another infusion is the wand of magic detection. Another one is fuck. I think I only have 2 right. I think I'm only using 2 right now.
Eldritch Cannon is something different.
No, that's that. Yeah, that's a part of the what's the name? The subclass.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I'm trying to find that damn weapon thing. The damn. Oh, okay. Let's try this. Okay, arcane firearm. Oh, level 5. Okay, bet. Yeah. Let's go.
Nice.
Alrighty. Alrighty. Yes, sir, Bob.
Jen's just guiding Bone Shadow, getting a lot of looks, but he doesn't care. And in his other hand, he's got open the Deep and Creeping Darkness book, and he's kind of like printer style reading it. Just flipping the book with his pinky. The page with his pinky.
He was just like moving back and forth.
Yep. Yep. Exactly.
I could just imagine me and Narcrawl just Narcrawl's like teaching me how to play better at chess.
Oh, I
Nice.
wasn't very good myself, so it's a...
Oh, okay.
Jen can teach you a little bit.
Now I'm gonna let you read. I'll probably just be wide-eyed and look around the city.
I'm just looking. Yeah, I'm just holding the horses.
Yep.
Petting their heads, feeding them grain out of my pocket.
Not too happy with all the modern technology, all the cobblestone, waiting to feel the dirt under your toes.
Yeah, that's true. This is the most city he's ever been in.
Yep.
Modern. He was like a little kid. But like a frightened little kid. He's like 10 feet tall.
Just let us know if you have a panic attack. You need
Let
to
us
leave.
know.
Yes.
I'll let you know.
Let
Sorry,
us
they said
know.
Let us know.
Oh.
Like, that's a drug reference?
If you need to leave, Narcrawl, we'll go out together.
Oh, I don't think he's prone to panic attack. Thank you.
That's good. The more you know.
So what are we actually doing here again? Oh, we're looking for her crew, or she's gonna talk to the crew and see.
There's we're actually, and then another thing is we're going to find a mine to clear out. That's like further down south.
Yeah, we came here to find our way, to find someone who can lead us or tell us the way to Vermeillon.
Vermillion's the platinum mine?
Yep.
Yes.
Shut down?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that's. I mean, her crew is a focus, but I'm more focused on the mine because we can make serious money from that.
And why were they in the paper again?
Because they were looting and pillaging up and down the coast, kind of being chaotic a bit.
Yeah, being naughty
There
women,
was some
Yeah.
murder.
being some naughty girls.
Yep.
Wait, did they murder?
I don't think they
I
murdered. I think they were just
No?
Oh, okay.
robbing men of their coin.
Oh, okay, okay.
And I think that's how
Little
Edith
more PG.
picked them out in the paper.
Alright.
Not murder yet.
Just a little bit of murder.
Wait till they see Jen. I am no man.
So I actually have, okay, so I have the homunculus servant, the wand of magic detection. I have enhanced weapon, so I can do that for you, Narcron, if you want me to. And I have a new infusion called walloping ammunition.
Oh yeah, that sounds cool. But that the one to make it from +1 to +2, like it.
Yeah, it
Does
says
just make a magic weapon, or does it say it increases the level of the magic weapon?
no, it's called enhanced weapon. All it does is grant you a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls. That's it.
Oh, so yeah, that stacks, right?
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
And I can switch out this infusion for another one if I want to, for like I think like the next day or something like that.
Yeah.
Does that make it a magic weapon, or just give you a +1?
It-
Getting a bonus.
Makes it a
Well,
magic weapon.
the +1 is the magic.
Okay.
It gets
Yeah.
infused with magic to create it a +1, but if it's already a
Exactly.
+1, it'll create it a +2, and so on.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, just like the name implies, enhanced weapon.
Yep.
Hold on, let me look at my other infusions. I have more.
You can make something, make a noise or speak a phrase.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
Stuff like that.
From like
That's
level
digitation. Yeah.
1.
So I feel like I
Here's
should
the
have
thing.
withheld my werebear transformation till the full moon. That would have been better storytelling. But I got excited.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of,
Oh,
I ain't
yeah.
gonna lie, I'm kind of abandoning my backs. I'm still hanging on to it, but I'm slowly but surely abandoning it just a little bit.
I'm
Well, yeah.
slowly working in the warlock bit. I kind of jumped the gun a little bit on the Eldritch Blast stuff because I wanted to work it in slowly, but it seemed like a good time that his friends were in trouble and he was like, get the
Yeah,
fuck away. And it just happened and he has no idea what happened. So,
Oh shit!
That
This
makes
is what I should have
Yeah.
did. While holding this item, a creature gains +1 bonus to spell attack rolls. In addition, the creature ignores half cover. Okay, cool. Ah, damn, 10th level? Never mind.
Is that one of your
Yeah, infusions called enhanced arcane focus.
oh, nice. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dude, I have a lot, bro. But like some of these infusions, it has prerequisites.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. Whoa, radiant weapon. This magical.
Yeah.
While holding it, the wielder can take a bonus action to cause it to shred. Like, I can already do that. The wielder can extinguish the light as I can do that. As for charges, as a reaction immediately after being hit by an attack, we're gonna charge and cause it target of opponent. Okay, I can't do that unless it's well, I ain't too. Yeah. Repeating shot. Ooh.
Yep.
We're gonna get up to some shit tonight. I know we're in town. There's obviously gonna be some fight.
Never mind. This is useless.
I'll just say yes.
Because
to
he
the
doesn't
first warehouse we
he
got
doesn't
out.
care for ammunition, so it won't even matter.
Guys, I'm so happy it's Candlekeep Friday.
Yes, sir.
This week has been
What does that mean?
long. What's that mean? Today's
Yes,
Friday,
sir.
and it's Candlekeep Mysteries Day. I call it Candlekeep Friday.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just been a
Is it
long
like-
week. What's up?
Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
Okay.
today's Candlekeep
I was a little
Friday.
confused.
Saturday is Curse of Strahd Saturday. Monday is Mini Painting Monday.
Oh, okay. Because I forget y'all have multiple campaigns. Okay,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
get it.
I know, I'm jealous.
Jeez.
I could run my own. I'm just a little nervous, and I don't want to have a bunch of strangers at my house.
Well,
I'm
online.
scared to do it online.
Way to start.
I'm a little scared to do it online because I still don't understand Roll20 that good. Like I tried to, and I've actually gotten pretty good at it, but there is still some things that I just don't know yet.
There is so much shit with Roll20, man. I'd read
Yeah.
Dungeon.
Takes a little bit, but
All right.
Well,
So, while they're doing their thing, where are you guys walking your horses and cart to?
Weapon shop.
Weapon
is there
shop?
like a
is
stable,
there a stable? Yeah.
type area? when you
Yeah.
come to-
My bad. Sorry. Yeah.
It's just
I
like,
jumped the
weapon shop.
I'm pretty sure you do see a stable called the Barnyard, and you see this little sort of this how do you say? He's not really a dwarf per se, but he's kind of like a halfling with a really scraggly beard, and he goes, "You need your horses stabled over here."
Yes, sir.
All right. How many Oh my God! What is that?
I
Don't-
just thought about it.
He's self-conscious about his weight. He just needs some rest inside your stable, sir.
You don't have to feed him.
God.
He doesn't eat.
You don't have to feed him.
Jesus Christ. God, Pedro, man. You really need to fucking feed him some hay once in a while. Alright,
As you're
Alright,
looking
so that's-
right through the ribcage.
Ivan is just cracking up like right now.
alright, 3 horses stabled. Do you want them to be fed as well?
Yeah.
Just the two.
Yes.
Just the two.
Just the 2. Oh, okay. That's gonna be 12 gold.
Oh, cool.
Narco handing that over.
Oh, okay.
Alright, come with me. Okay.
I put in an extra 5 for him. Just
His name is Bone Shadow. You don't have to touch him. You can just say, "Come, Bone Shadow," then he will follow.
Shit. Oh shit, it worked. Okay.
It's just- What's the off button? What's the off button? It's just follow me now. You won't stop.
He's not gonna stop.
Oh my god.
Okay. We'll make sure your horses are well taken care of. Here's your ticket, and I will also have your cart in the barnyard as well.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Oh God, I don't get paid enough for this. Oh.
And Jen will
I go
hear
to
that,
the,
and he will.
I go to the. Oh, go ahead.
He will Pez dispense the side of his leg out 2 gold, and give him 2 gold.
I go up to the old man and I just whisper in his ear, "Watch out for the acid."
All right, as you guys leave this frattered, old, bearded halfling in his state right now, you guys do see signs that points to a smith shop deep in the market. While you're walking,
What about a? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
while you're walking to the smith shop, Jen, what's your passive perception?
Jen's passive is 14.
You don't see it at first, but to your right, Cobalt Soul Monastery.
Whoop.
He just makes that right hand turn without saying a word.
Jen will,
Hey,
kind of nudge and say, "This is me. I'll meet you at the smithy."
All right.
And Jen will turn, and you'll see him adjusting his new clothing and looking as nervous as a robot can look, and
How does a
straighten his
nervous
back up
robot
and
look?
fidgety.
All right. All right.
And walk in
hang
that
on.
direction.
All right. So while you two go to the smithy, I gotta do some things right now. Just give me a second.
Mhm.
No problem.
Another whisper.
Sorry.
Jane, I have a question before
Yes.
you walked off.
Oh,
And this,
yes.
I want you to know, I've been asking myself this question for about 2 weeks now. Ever since you basically got the horse.
Yes.
How does Jin,
2 days.
a person who weighs more than 5 cars, ride a skeleton of a horse? Like,
Jen
how
will
does
lean
that
down.
lie? How does that?
Jen will lean down and like get right in your ear and say, robot magic. And stand up and give you a little wink blink.
Oh my god.
We could walk off.
He just turned off the light in one eye and turned it back on.
Yep, that's what he does.
I fucking love Jin, bro. Oh my god.
Full of flavor.
Oh man.
Well, I don't even know what Jen's gonna say to the Cobalt Soul.
Hi, fellers.
Oh,
Alright,
hello.
yeah.
wait a minute.
Hello.
All right. Jen whispers chat.
Okay, bye guys.
Bye,
Hi
Jen.
guys.
Hi, guys.
Okay.
All right. So as the split party gets split once again, you go down this long cobblestone street, and you definitely see the images and the sigils of the Cobalt Soul. This building is called. They've heard of different monasteries called different things, and they're kind of named after mythical creatures. There's the Cerberus Assembly. There's the Pegasus Pact. This is called the Unicorn Uniform.
Neat.
This is not where you were built, but you recognize it because of their indents and the rustic door. You go up the stairway and you knock on the door, and the door slowly opens, and you see this balding elf. He looks to be like later in elfin years. Like, you're talking 750s, 760s at this point. And he goes, "May I help you?"
Jen will clear his throat as a robot can, and speak the password, like the signal, the message, like the soul, Cobalt Soul, like inner message, right? Or is that
Right.
is that a thing?
Yeah, that's a thing.
Okay.
So you say the password, which is
I'll come up with a phrase. Yep.
all right. You say the passphrase, the lion's roar, and he goes, "You may enter." As you enter, you see a bunch of monks reading different various books. You do see books upon books, but obviously, the rules don't touch unless you have to touch. So the high expositor introduces himself. "I am Expositor," and I had a name for him. Hang on. "I am Expositor Russo. How may I help you, Metallic Man?"
Hello, I'm Jen. Lower level of the Cobalt Soul, from a bit further north. I was passing this way, and I saw the monastery. I wanted to say hello and ask if there was anything that you needed.
He sits down in this really comfy red armchair. He like ponders for a second and then looks at you. Ah. So he has created you at last.
Jin's eyes will just blink on, or blink off and then back on, and his head will slightly tilt. I'll say, you know who created me?
Yes. His name. Well, this might be a lot to take in at once, but what I tell you is the truth. This is not to harm, but is to give you history. Do you understand, young monk?
I understand. His eyes will blink on and off.
Once upon a time, there was a decent monk called Steel Crane. His work was to basically, how do I say this? His role was to develop some sort of weaponry that would enhance the Cobalt Soul's defense in case we were ever attacked. So he decided to befriend someone from Candlekeep called Amarellia Trickfist. She was the master sage there of modern magical tech. Not something. I don't know what's called nowadays. So they created you, and one thing led to another, and
Me.
he like stops, and he's like,
I always thought my purpose was to obviously help the Cobalt Soul, but I thought my purpose was to protect books and learn everything that I could and become a higher member within the Cobalt Soul so I can protect more works and more soul members. I never, and he'll just trail off a little bit.
suddenly he starts putting his hand to his head like he has a bad migraine. I'm trying to remember. I know that Steel Crane kind of created you. He was one of many who basically worked out the blueprint, but it's getting harder each day with my memory. Head full of books, as they say. I'm sorry. I just... Something's blocking my memory. All I remember, there was two other things. The first one was Steel Crane. I remember his name. I also remember his face. With a face like that, you can't forget it. And the other one was called,
Amelia Trickfist.
Amelia Trickfist. That's the other one. And the other one was called, J Tigress, I think her name was. And Bach May. That's all the names I can remember.
The Jade Tigress, and what was the third one?
Bach May. Bokmei.
E-I. Nice.
Yeah.
You said Steel Crane has a face unforgetting?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. He has this, flowing, like, white hair that goes down to his shoulders, and he has some sorts of poison dagger he keeps in a bun on the top of his head. The other two, I don't remember so well. But if you find them, you might get more answers. That's all I can remember, my son.
What was his name? His name was Expositor.
Exposita Russo.
So, well, Expositor Russo, thank you for your information about myself. I really was not expecting to be able to delve deeper into who I was. I understood the reasons of my making, or I thought I did when I was trained. I appreciate the information. I will not bother you any further. I will talk to Amelia Trickfist in Candlekeep. That is actually where I'm currently staying right now. I was sent to Candlekeep to become a member of the Avowed and rise in the ranks up to maybe first reader to bring the knowledge that I could back to the Cobalt Soul. But this information, I may have to head somewhere to speak. I don't know. He'll kind of trail off and he'll like mutter defense.
I'm sorry. He like grabs his head again. I'm sorry. It's hard to remember now when you're my age. But you're most welcome, sir. If you want more information about your creation, I highly suggest going to the Waterdeep Monastery. We're sort of a small sect. That's basically where the capital is. If you go there, you'll find a sort of monastery known as the Chimera Bookkeepings.
Very well. Expositor?
I'm sorry, it's Chimera Bookkeepers, not Bookkeepings.
Bookkeepers. Okay.
Remember, they're named after all the Cobalt Soul monsters are named after a mythical animal.
Okay. And then Jen will, thinking that it's time for the expositor to take his afternoon nap, he will take out a piece of paper and real quick write down the synopsis of like the books that he found, information that he's gathered about individuals that he's met in all the locations he's been so far, and like it'll be like a fax going out real quick, and then he'll hand it over and he'll say, this is all the information that I've been able to gather. Use it at the Cobalt Soul's will, and I will continue to bring information.
Oh, you went to the Brentifax Manor?
I did.
Oh. I knew of the Baron. Such a trouble tragedy with his daughters. He actually gave some funding to the library. Well, it wasn't really funding, is that he wanted to know about outrageous animals he could hunt. So he kind of like did some sort of trade. But, and he starts getting weaker and weaker with the migraine. And then one of the Cobalt Soul monks goes, hi, Expositor Russo. Don't worry. It's time for me to take my nap, as you say.
Very well. Expositor and Jen will give a little bow and exit the monastery.
Right, and get back to the regular chat. Now
Yes.
we're finally together, finally.
Yes. Okay, bye.
Alright.
Alright. You guys walk around a little bit. At this point, Jen runs and meets up with you.
Yeah, we were gonna go to the weapon shop.
Alright.
We'll workshop it. We'll workshop it.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't want to
But
all around.
but
As you walk down the low market, you can't really seem to find a weapon shop anywhere. You guys ask kind of around, and either they're asking for money or going, we don't have weapons, but would you like a bushel of apples?
no, I don't want apples. I'm looking for weapon. God, are these people like? What's wrong with them?
I buy several bushels of apple.
From you.
Of course not, Crow. It's bushels of apples.
I
Alright.
could use that apple as a weapon, I swear.
Then after getting the 5 gold, she goes, oh, weapon shop. Yeah. I know where there's a weapon. Oh God. Hang on 1 second.
You said she wants 5 gold.
Yeah, for the bushel of apples.
Oh, let me get that back.
Can you throw my token on there?
Yeah, it should be on there.
It might be under someone's.
Oh, hang on. I still have you in DMG mode. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
So as you guys walk around this kind of sort of caravan, per se, you see a sort of this homeless dude with a wadi crop goes and he's sort of like this beautifully human man who has dragged himself across the cobblestones in the market square and is tugging at Edith's boots. He is clearly destitute and looks as though he has been living in the streets for some time. Filthy, he's just filthy and covered in open sores. He reached towards you with his palms outstretched. Copper, silver for the poor?
Edith's gonna step back from him, and she doesn't want to be touched back, by him. Also, I can't see that the same thing you're seeing. You still have us in that brothel on Candlekeep.
Oh, hang on. Oh yeah, I didn't. Hang on 1 second.
I
Let me
was
get rid of.
You might have to
I was
refresh.
watching the Twitch. I was watching the Twitch, and I was clicking my character, and I'm like, why the hell can't I click my character?
Yeah, hang on, guys. Can you move your character now?
Let me refresh Candlekeep Mysteries Roll20. No, I'm still seeing the
Awful.
brothel.
That's so odd because Roll20 has that selector to move the players, and I didn't think you could split players. That's so weird.
Hang on.
Did you refresh?
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Yeah.
I'm
I
still
can see
looking
now.
at the brothel. Oh, there we go. No, I'm not.
Now you guys are not looking at the brothel.
Yay.
Hang on 1 second. Wait, what? What happened? There you go. Alright. So this man comes up to you, coughing, hacking his brains out. And Edith, what did you want to do again?
Edith's going to step back from him and say, "Don't touch me."
You can react. The man's body is racked with a cough and spasm. Clear fluid leaks from his mouth and nostrils as he shudders uncontrollably, hacking and wheezing. A moment later, he draws a deep breath and then resumes his plea.
General
says-
has dispense out 2 coppers and hand the man the 2
Why
coppers.
would you stare calling for those less fortunate?
Yeah.
The beggar's cough grows more insistent, and he clutches at his chest. A huge spasm racks his body, and he goes down convulsing, like he's having a seizure. And then he goes, "Help me."
Yeah,
What is
Narco's gonna
happening to
get
this
right in
man?
there and
Just then, there's a sudden snapping sound from somewhere deep within the afflicted man's chest.
Oh,
He
God.
throws his head back and screams in pain. Thick, whitish fluid leaks from his eyes, nose, and ears. His body begins to shudder as his arms and legs suddenly start to elongate. The skin and muscles thickening, his chest expands with a sound of cracking ribs. Moments later, his size has nearly doubled. He lurches to his feet, the horrifying transformation complete. The sounds of the marketplace scream in terror as a bunch of merchants and shoppers run in fear. I need everybody to
shit.
roll initiative.
I'm
Holy
Okay.
shit!
I'm
Yeah.
immediately casting Chaos Bolt.
Holy shit!
Chromatic
No,
Orb.
because it says before you have a time to react.
That is
Jen is still holding the 2 coppers in his hand.
Edith is pretty freaked out. Edith backed away from this guy.
I was
Like,
seconds away from healing that
Yeah.
man.
Edith
Oh.
backed away from this guy.
That's what he looks like. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Why does he look
DM,
like a
you can either take the 8 or the 20.
Oh god.
Oh God.
What in the hell?
Oh,
Why does he look
sexy.
like a Oh, he looks like a misformed Jabba.
Let's roll initiative for this
That's an insult
dude.
to Java. Jeez, this thing's worse.
Is he still like in touching distance of me, even though I backed up from him?
Yes, he is. Let's roll his initiative. 2. Oh, he rolled really good initiative. All right. On initiative count 20, you see 2 more beggars transform into grotesque beasts.
Oh my
Oh
god.
fuck.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Wait, did I grab the right token? Hang on 1 second, guys.
Oof. It's gonna be worse.
Oh, hang on. I grabbed the wrong token. Hang on 1 second.
Alright, we're just looking at all the cool shit we can do.
Nope, I forgot. This are the minion. I forgot. No. This is the thing that the beggar transformed into. Hang on 1 second. This is the thing the
Okay.
beggar transformed into.
Got it.
Make it bigger?
Oh,
I want to see it.
Can you make it bigger?
Yep.
Oh God.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
yeah.
Master of hand.
Yes. It has
Got
a
a master
mouth.
of hand. Got a master of hand.
So that's the thing the beggar that turned into. In the background, you see 2 more beggars transform into the thing I first showed you in the beginning.
Must
Sorry,
pay a
I got my
lot for
tokens
toothpaste.
confused. Yep. And they're gonna roll initiative now.
Let's go.
Gross boy.
Rah, 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 rah.
Yeah.
I feel like these are undead. No. Maybe just weird mutations.
You're gonna have to switch out that guy's token.
What guy's token?
Is the one you replaced. The initiative tracker still shows the just those 2 dudes.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're right. Hang on 1 second. Let me just delete this dude.
That assassin there, I guess. Gee, he shouldn't get a turn.
I agree.
Delete. Turn.
There he is.
You know, I had no clue that was going up, but this was about to happen. But I was actually grossed out by the dude coughing like that.
Yeah. Especially when it's like just like white vomit. Like,
Yeah.
food. Like that's a little more eerie.
Oh. Let me start right here.
To Jen, he doesn't look much different from all of you. They all look the same.
Yeah, you fucking meatbags.
He just has less.
Music.
Ooh.
It doesn't look less than you fucking bags.
All right, Ivan. Now we're finally done with the token situation.
Boom.
Ivan, you're up.
Alrighty. I am going to summon my Eldritch Canyon.
Yes, sir.
Right. I always forget. Still don't have a token.
That's all good. And I'm gonna summon that bad boy. I'm gonna summon it right here. Next I am going to crossbow bolt. No. I'm gonna move up 5 feet on the first homeless guy that turned and hit him with the hand axe.
It would be this one.
Oh, yeah, huzzah!
Oh, wait, well, move your token so I can know which one. Unless you're throwing it.
Oh no, I moved up to him.
Yeah, he's hitting it with his hand.
Yeah.
Your token didn't move.
Yeah, it did.
It didn't? I thought it did.
I'm
Yeah,
seeing
didn't
it
see
move.
either.
I'm seeing it move all over the place.
Stop. Hang on, let me refresh. There we go. Now I see it move.
Okay. Alright, I'll move it back. Hold on 1 second.
Hang on, let me refresh
Right
roll
there.
20 for a second. Hang on.
Where's your cannon at?
Yeah, where's your cannon so I can make a circle?
So my
for it?
cannon is actually right in front of Jen. So I don't know if y'all can see it, but how do you do that?
There.
Oh,
There you
no?
go.
Did it?
Can I move through that or no?
You cannot move through that.
Don't get in front of it.
Why can't you move
That-
through it? Out of curiosity.
There you go. My
Because-
cannon's right there.
Okay, yellow one. Gotcha. Let me
Yep.
delete that one then.
Alright. Because I think it takes up a 5-foot square, that's why.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's friendly. You move through friendly squares with that.
There you go. I moved it over there to where it was.
Because reasons.
Perfecto. Oh,
So
that's the end of my
Ivan,
turn.
Did you move?
I moved in front of the
No, you didn't.
Yes,
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
I see him, his character
He's
moving.
Right here?
now.
Yeah, he's down there now. You gotta refresh you on the mark.
Oh, you said the first homeless. Oh, you gotta be specific. The first homeless guy who turned for combat? Or the one
Yeah.
that just turned?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, not him.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah. I hit him with the hand axe. Got an 18 on the attack. Rolled a 6 for damage.
Wow.
Wham!
And that is the end of my turn.
How does your whatchamacallit work?
Oh my god, hang on. We just lost audio.
I still hear audio.
For some
Yeah, I
reason,
still
my
hear it
media. What the fuck is going on with my media player?
You're
I
like,
think Roll20 is spazzing out, honestly. There's a few things that are happening with it that aren't normal.
Okay, so, okay. Yeah, I think it's because of the stupid fucking con they always do this time of year. That fucks everybody who uses Roll20. Because my audio just died. Like, my background music.
I have some up too.
Alright, so, hand axe attacks, hits, and it does
6 damage.
6 damage. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
That is it.
Alright. So next up is Jen.
Okay. Seeing that all this is going on and seeing these beggars turn, Jen's gonna follow suit of what Ivan is doing. He's going to have Lenore go over to Ulthric and say, help Ulthric. And then Jen is going to move next to this creature here, one of the second ones, if you can see the ping,
Yep.
upper left. And with his Raven Queen's Feather, he's going to slash out.
I'll be right back.
Alright.
I gotta go get dinner. My pizza's done.
8 is a
eight.
miss.
Okay.
Alright.
And then he is going to get frustrated, set that dagger aside a little bit, and the key point for Fury of Blows, and decide, you know what, let's go old reliable, give him some punchy. First one is going to be
The 17 hits.
5 bludgeoning damage,
Yep.
and the second Flurry of Blows is going to be a 16 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Or 3 bludgeoning damage. And on that
That
second,
was just it.
on that second
kill it.
hit. Oh. Can I glean? Let's see, what is this? Analyze creature. Oh wait, never mind. Nope. Isn't there something I can glean when I attack it with flurry of blows?
Extract aspects?
Yep. Extract aspects. That guy.
Alright. He is resistant to cold, fire, and lightning. He is immune to poison, charmed, frightened, and poison. And that's it.
Okay, easy enough. And then Jen is going to come over here and like stand on the edge of the water fountain and kind of like make a little spectacle of himself to draw the attention of the other one in his direction. And that'll be the end of his turn.
He does like that
So-
crane pose.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he reaches out his fingers and he does a little
Come
of just
forward.
his fingers. Yep. That's it.
Let's see.
He's gonna rampage.
I need
Yeah, damn.
everybody to give me a wisdom save.
That was so close.
Okay. And gotta wait for Altharic.
He's getting his pizza.
He still needs to make a wisdom save. He's within 30 feet. Don't know why the tabletop audio is being like this.
Hey, can you grab me stuff from the front door?
Oh, the Raven needs to make a wisdom save too. Technically a creature.
Your timing's perfect.
All right, let me pull up Lenore. Lenore, you need to save. Oof. That's a 7.
Okay.
That's a sell.
Well, I can tell you that Nocrawl, Jen, and Edith you saved. Ivan, Lenore, and maybe Aldrich failed. And Ivan and
Lenore?
yep, Ivan and Lenore are now frightened.
Ooh.
Okay. The spoopy token. Yeah, we'll do that
Frightened.
one.
So Ivan, frightening. You have disability on checks and attack rolls, and you cannot move closer to the source of your fear.
Okay. So I'm gonna have to run.
And that's a racial thing it can do. So it's going to bite Edith.
Good luck.
Edith does 10 does not hit. So that's gonna end this guy's turn. Next is Aldrich. Now we have to wait for him.
Booger.
Guys, it's not a game without any technical difficulties.
Normal everyday thing.
Yep. So in other news, while we're waiting, we had the entire state of California for Verizon. Every customer's cell phone didn't work in the whole state for like 8 hours.
Oh, wow. Kind of a big deal.
Yeah, kind of a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Man, for a whole day? That's crazy.
No, just 8 hours, but still.
Oh, that's
People thought the world was
like
ending.
Alright, we're just gonna skip Aldrich's turn until he comes back. Edith, you're up.
All right, Edith is going to bunny hop away from him. Okay.
Alright. Okay.
Let me click that rabbit hop. All right, Edith's gonna bunny hop over here, and then she's going to move over here, and then fire at the one that tried to bite her.
All right.
Revolver goes off. 24.
Boom.
That hits.
13 damage on the hit.
All right, he takes 13 damage.
She then throws her second round. 11.
Miss.
Miss. The weapon fires off and just gleams straight through his body, but it does no damage.
Grazing,
Yeah.
Ivan.
All right. Anything else, Edith?
No.
All right. Next up is Narcrawl.
Yeah, well, seeing Jen dispatch the one above him, the big juicy guy, he's not gonna worry about that. And instead, we'll take a shot, guiding bolt at
Right.
the mutated guy.
All right.
Woohoo!
Yep.
He fucked
Yep.
him up.
So the 10 does hit. I mean, 22 does hit for 10 radiant.
He's still going, eh?
Yep.
Underling went down so fast. Okay. Yeah, that's it.
All right. Next up is the goopy guys, the little minions, and this dude. Jen, roll performance. See if he notices you.
Okay. Alright. Okay.
All right. Hang on 1 second. Yep, he definitely does notice you and gets inches close to the fountain, and he's going to take a big old claw slash at you.
Okay.
No, miss. All right. And that's gonna end his turn, and then back on initiative count 20. 4 more beggars turn into this thing.
Wait, what?
Oh goddamn.
Paste, 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 paste. All right.
So would you
Getting out of hand.
would you
Wait, before we start
go ahead. So
before the next round, Althric, are you back? Nope, he's not back.
So would you consider all of these blob creatures, since I gained insight on the mirror versions of it, that this would be an analyzed creature?
These are not blobs. They're not oozes.
Or the whatever these things are, because it looks exactly like the one that I slayed and
Yeah,
I
they're
extracted aspects.
Hey,
Would this be considered an analyzed creature since it looks to be the same creature?
Yes.
Okay, so when he swung at me and he missed, Jenna's gonna use his reaction to make a melee, to make a unarmed strike at it.
Okay. It misses.
Okay, that's it.
Alright.
so, analyze
So-
creature reaction.
Once
Yep.
again, Althric, are you back?
Yes.
Alright, we're gonna retcon your turn.
Okay.
Alright, go. Oh, well, first of all, I need a wisdom save from you.
Wisdom save.
Yep. You're frightened.
Save. I reroll.
Oh,
It's
Yep,
19
you suc-
save.
Yep. Yep,
Perfect.
19 saves.
Well, did anybody else fail their wisdom saves? If so, somebody reroll.
The only two who failed are Ivan and Lenore.
Ivan reroll. If he's here.
Still failed.
Ah.
Oh, that's fine. Neato. I'm going to cast. Which one looks hurt? Or which one is? Yeah, I'll just cast it on this guy. We'll do a little bit of this. Booyah.
Yep.
Slashing damage.
He'll take 8 slashing damage. Anything else?
Pick up, and I will quicken spell. Mage Bolt.
Wait, how do you quicken spell? You're not a sorcerer.
I took a feat.
Ah, okay.
So quicken spell, Mage Bolt against the one attack Jen,
Right.
or 6 lightning damage.
It is resistant, so it takes 3.
God damn it. Okay. Good to
Alright,
know.
anything else?
That would be my turn.
Alright, now beginning of round 2. You see 4 more of this guy appear out of nowhere. Alright, Ivan, you're up and you are frightened.
Ivan's gonna he's gonna run next to his cannon right here.
An opportunity attack?
Oh god damn it. Okay. No, never mind. I lied. That's a lie. That never happened. So I want the cannon to actually move towards this guy. Edith, if you may. And-
okay.
And he's gonna cast, or not cast, he's gonna use the he basically fire on him. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, give me a second. Sorry, I was licking my fingers.
It's all good. DM, if he can roll a dex save and beat a 13.
Which one?
That one, yep.
Dex save and beat a 13.
Looks super dexterous.
13.
Ah, shit. Alright, he is going to take 6 points of fire damage.
Resistant to fire, takes only 6.
God damn. No, 3, because it's only 6. You meet the save, so that's 6. That's half, and half that
So
for resistance 3.
It takes 3. If
Yeah.
only we had a monk who would yell out the resistance.
Yep, I used all my shit.
I was not paying attention to that. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Last thing I'm gonna do is cast thunder. Yeah, no one's in the way. Oh, Narcrawl is. Sorry, Narcrawl.
Don't worry about me.
I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave on the creature that I'm in front of right now, and he has to beat a con save of 3. I mean 13. Excuse me.
It'll be a con save of 13.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 18.
God damn it. He takes. What's half of 11?
5.
5.
5. So he takes 5.
Thunder or lightning?
Good question.
Thunder.
1 second.
Thunder. If you can, because lightning's resistant.
I mean,
It is in the
depends on
name
what the
Thunder
spell
Wave.
is.
Is everyone within
Yeah,
15?
Yeah, there you go. Thunder.
All right.
Yeah,
he
thunder
takes
damage.
the
You're right.
5.
Mhm.
Yep, he takes the 5 thunder, and anything else, Ivan?
That is it. End of my turn.
Do Narcrawl and Lenore have to make a save as well?
Ivan can make the save at the end of his turn.
Right, sorry, was it con or dex?
Narcrawl was never frightened.
No. I'm talking about the Thunder Wave.
Oh, yeah, they both have to make it.
Okay,
But
what
I'm
was
pretty
it?
sure Lenore, even if Lenore makes it, it's
Yeah.
1 health point, so bye, Lenore.
God damn. Sorry, Lenore.
Yeah, I'm not even
Okay,
gonna
so I
roll
take
for her.
5.
She's gone. Goodbye, Lenore.
Yeah. Yep, makes me 18, so Narcrawl, you take 5 thunder.
I feel the thunder.
Alright, Ivan, you reroll your wisdom save, you see if you're still frightened. Yep. Ivan, you're no longer frightened.
Noise.
Noise.
Alright. Alright, that's gonna end Ivan's turn. Jen, you're up.
Jen is going to real quickly yell out what he gleaned from extract aspects. Everyone, DM, would you mind reading that off?
You hear Jen yell, for these little blobby dudes, all 5 up here, no resistant to cold, fire, or lightning, immune to poison, can't be charmed, frightened, or poisoned.
And he will take out his Raven Queen's feather again, and at the same one, or this one that he's in combat with, Oh my gosh, seriously? 10 again?
Yep.
Uh,
That's going to be
Here's
actually, it's a hit.
okay. Okay. So that's gonna be just 7 piercing. And then right after that, he's going to make an unarmed strike at it. 15
Well hit.
for 3 bludgeoning damage. And then he is going to back up out of the way. He's gonna move back onto like the center. He's gonna
Alright.
jump into the water and like be on the center of the friggin'
Alright.
water shit, and just kind of like look around to everyone that's around him, put his hands out, and say, "Come on, you slimy meatbags."
You will take an opportunity attack.
Yep, that's fine.
Alright. So. 1 second. Nope, that's a miss.
Okay.
Boom.
He's
Alright.
trying to get all their attentions, and that's the end of his turn.
Next up is the mouth boy, mouth arm boy. It's going to attack Ivan. Does a 20 hit you?
It sure does. Is it a critical 20 or just a?
It's a mod 20.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
All right.
Just one.
Ivan, you're taking 8 piercing damage,
Alrighty.
and I need a con save from you.
Oh no.
Shit. 5.
You're poisoned.
Fuck me.
I know who's having worse rolls, me or you, Ivan.
God damn.
Alright. And it's going to start to move to Edith. Ivan, you can take an opportunity attack, but will be at disadvantage.
All right. 16. No. What the hell?
Wait, what?
Oh,
You
I
rolled
see
2D
what
you rolled
happened.
2D
I
points.
did. I see what
Take
happened.
the roll.
Okay.
Take the roll. Shut up.
No.
Take the roll. No, he
No,
rolled
no.
2d20, so it'd be 16. It would be a 16. So
Yeah, it would
16
be.
plus your mod. 16 plus your
So-
mod.
Anyway, it hits anyway. So,
All right.
so you're an attack.
You want to roll damage or an attack?
More
Damage.
damage.
Oh, okay. 5.
Takes the 5 slash and you bloodied it.
Ooh. Boom. Okay.
Alright. Next up is Alter.
My turn. Yay.
It is moved out of the cloud of daggers, by the way.
Oh yeah, it takes damage on its turn, so it's dead if it's bloodied. Takes
Depends how
11
much you roll.
slashing.
Alright, but it moved out of the cloud of daggers.
It's,
This is when
once it starts in its turn, it's damaged.
Okay.
Creature takes 44 is when it enters the spell's area on its turn or starts its turn in there.
Alright. So Alter, you still got these 5 globby boys up here.
Hello, buddies. No, sirs. I will drop concentration on the daggers.
Alright.
Try to use this to keep them there. And I will just I'll do a little bit of the thing on the thing and do some these blobby boys are not resistant to lightning, correct, Jen?
Uh,
I believe they are.
they are.
Lightning,
Right.
fire, and
No, I heard not resistant to cold fire and
Poison.
lightning.
They are resistant to cold, fire, and lightning. They're immune
Ah.
to poison.
Well
They
then,
can't be frightened.
25 to hit, 26 damage to
What the
this
fuck?
guy. Okay, chromatic orb, 25 to hit, 26 damage.
Oh, that's awesome.
Holy shit! What did you do?
Chromatic
Cast
orb
at
at
second level.
Yeah, he's at second level. So that board goes bye-bye.
Wait, do it bye-bye, and then
In
I will
quite
spend
the
my,
fashion.
and
Yeah.
then I will spend my
Vaporize.
accessory point to do Mage Bolt. This is 13 hit this guy
It's like a slow-moving.
13 does hit that guy.
for 9 forts, because I'm changing damage to forts since they're resistant to lightning.
Bye-bye. Wait. I still know his initiative roll, so you still got
Yeah.
3 more blobby boys.
And that will be my turn.
Alright, next up is Edith. You got 3 Bobby boys up here.
Edith's gonna climb on top of this wagon here and open up on this one with her revolver.
Yep.
14.
14 hits it.
13 damage.
Bye-bye.
Then she's gonna hit this one with the pistol.
Yep. 11 hits.
Max damage roll.
Bye-bye.
And then she will turn it in. She's like, finish my lightweight. And end her turn.
Alright, Narco, you're up. You got 1 Bobby boy left.
So you'll see Narco was looking at the mutated man that was in front of him.
Yep.
But he got downed by Elthric's clouded daggers. And the other 2 get taken down by his
Chromatic orb, Mage Bolt.
chromatic orb. Edith takes down another 2. He's just comically looking for an enemy at this point.
Yep.
And I have for this
Go
thing
up
on.
to the last guy finally. Anxious to get his attack in.
Right. Yep,
Boom.
and... Yep, well, you bloodied it.
I feel like I'm
This is
contributing.
Narcroll right now.
I'm helping.
This is Narcroll. What the fuck?
Stock roll?
I don't think I have a bonus action that I can. Yeah, I'm not gonna cast a spiritual weapon right now. Yeah, that's it.
Alright. This Bobby boy is gonna take a bite at Norcrawl.
Oh no.
Norcrawl, does a 18 hit you?
Meets it to beats it, yes sir.
It's gonna slash you for 4 slashing damage. And then I smile to myself because I finally hit the cleric. Alright, that's gonna end his Bobby boy's turn.
Oh, I thought it was
Ivan,
gonna
you're
be-
up. Yep, Ivan, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Eldritch Cannon, and if you can roll a dex save and beat a 13.
Alright, I shall do that. Dex save be a 13. It
Yes, sir.
fails with a 4.
Nice. That is gonna
Yeah.
be 3 damage because it is resistant to fire.
That's gonna end initiative.
Nice.
As you guys kill the mains and the rudderskin.
The what now?
The mains and the rudderkin.
The Rudderkin. Wow.
And the mains. So... But
That was-
Ivan is still poisoned.
Oh,
Oh yeah, how does that work again? Hold on.
Your disadvantage on attacks and checks.
Oh, okay. Okay, I thought I'd take damage.
No, that's only from
No.
certain type.
Pokemon. That's from Pokemon. I don't do the
Yeah,
Pokemon
that's what
poison
I.
rule.
Yeah, that was exactly what I was thinking.
Just then. Oh shit! Hang on, guys, for a second. Just then, at the corner of your eye, you see a sharply dressed humanoid wearing a silver gown. Her hair is kind of an extended bun, and she looks tan in nature. Coming to her looks like a regal elf dressed in a suitor's clothing, carrying what appears to be a +1 longsword. And she goes, and then I'm going to go and see my new boyfriend. And what the hell? You five right there. Explain yourself immediately.
The homeless man turned, and then you just see Ivan quickly explaining everything. The homeless man was sick and he started coughing, and then he like begged for money, and like my friend here, she kind of backed up because he didn't care, but then me and my other friend, we gave him money, but then it turned into this like thing with like a mouthful on arm, and then 4 and 6 other things got like super fat and ugly, and we tried to kill them all, but they were killing us, but we ended up winning, and now I'm hurt, and I'm kind of poisoned. Can you help?
Ivan is such a fucking... I love Ivan.
Narco is gonna walk over and be like, "Fucking nailed it," and cast Lesser Restoration.
How much is that? Like everything?
Oh, no, I takes care of your poison condition.
Oh, okay.
Are you down on hit points too?
Yeah, but I'm gonna cast Healing Hands on myself.
Okay, strange glass man. Wait, the whole market's destroyed? And you guys look to the left, and you guys look to the right. Fire damage, lightning damage, bullet damage. And it goes like, to here. Is the jeweler's shop gone? Madam, I believe the jeweler's shop cart is there, and there's some over there. But
So we destroyed a market that we were shooting at is kind of concerning.
But how am I supposed to buy the new stopwatch for my fiancée? Ma'am, what do we say about blaming others until we know the full story? Pooh! How am I supposed to? I'll take care of this. And you see this regal, like, elfin, really stout bodyguard walk up to you. Sorry for my honest presence of overreacting. She's still a teenager after all.
No shit.
My name is Tahir, and the woman that is in my keep that I'm taking care of and protecting is the head merchant's daughter, Esmeralda Chainstone. I'm sorry. Fuck, what was her name again? Miranda. Miranda Chainstone. I'm sort of her deputy, bodyguard, proper etiquette man.
Proper
it seems
etiquette
that,
man.
yes, like I said, she's 19, so she doesn't really know the world like we 5 do. Sorry, we 6 do.
19 too.
Us 5.
She was just, we thank you and for helping save the market here from something I don't know anything about. And they ruined our market. What am I supposed to get from my fiance now? I'm supposed to have an engagement ball with food and pretty dresses, and I just, ma'am, calm down. Take a knee. As a show of kind gesture for saving the marketplace as is, we would like you to be guest of honor to the engagement ball tonight. And he gives you all a ticket to the engagement ball at Silverhair Hall tonight.
Fun.
I whispered to Jen, "Hey, what's an engagement ball?"
Narco leads in.
That's something you throw, I guess.
It's something you throw.
Oh, we get to throw a ball?
Oh.
And we engage in play by throwing the ball back.
What?
Oh, okay.
Engagement ball.
I fucking
Got
love
it.
So Jen is going to walk up to Miranda and take out the gold-plated key that he has, and he will offer it to her and say, give this to your fiancé and tell him it is the key to your heart.
What does that actually do at a game?
The key. What am I supposed? Does the key open to anything?
It's symbolic. It does open something, just not here. I don't know. I'm just trying to help.
The key to my heart.
Ma'am, what do we say about gifts? Oh, thank you for your kind gesture. And she gives that wide smile.
That fake
And we-
smile.
You are very welcome.
And what are we also going to say? Thank you for saving the low market. And we hope to see you tonight at Silverhair Hall for my engagement ball. But, and she like whispers, but she like loudly whispers to Tahir, that one that looks like a cow smells. Ma'am, what do we say about...
Wait a minute.
Hey, how
Don't
big
be
is the ball?
surprised,
Like,
he is a
is it like a
fabulous
small
dancer.
ball, or is it like a big one? And do we, like-
ball is not a ball per se. The ball is a party of festivities. There will be food, dancing, wine, and of course, a triple tier chocolate devil's food cake as the dessert, baked by a pristine baker here in the heart of Athkatla. That's
Holy shit.
Narco just started wandering towards him as he was describing this cake.
Cake.
Yes, we'll be happy to be there.
And you just
That's
see
what I
Ivan
read.
scratching his head, like, party? Like, people? Like,
Yes. Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
Edith
D-
wants
d-
to
There's
speak
food.
up.
That's all that matters.
Edith
Yeah,
will speak up
yes.
and says, she's like, we'll be happy to attend. What
Thank
dress code
you.
do we have?
black tie. We do have a wardrobe shop in town, about a half a block away from here. It's run by a wonderful halfling woman. In fact, she made her engagement dress. Yes, it's so pretty, with blue twilight sparkles. At ma'am, what do we say about bragging? It's not ladylike to brag. Thank you.
Is
We would
there...
happy to
you can't
see
just
you
wear what we
tonight.
have on? Like, this isn't fine? As he points to
No.
his rugged clothes with, like, holes and fire and thunder damage coming
No.
out.
Right?
Unfortunately not.
No.
All the entrails of the creatures we just slaughtered.
Yeah.
Fucking blood, guts, and gore, everything. And then line, you know.
I haven't bought clothes in a long time.
Nice dress for you. Make sure you say on the Chainstone account, and we'll pay it off with the family account. We can't really give you gold because somebody just decided to drop 5,000 gold on a pyramid scheme. Listen, listen. She said it was a great opportunity, and I had to take it, ma'am. That
Yeah.
was the scheme.
Actually,
Back up a moment. Pyramid
There
scheme?
was no such thing as a naturally induced potions.
I would like to roll history on that.
Snake oil.
Roll
Snake oil.
history.
Insight or history.
Insight, yeah.
Yeah, roll history.
A 13.
Knowing that there's a lot of roguish people up and down the Surrey Coast, you would not be surprised that some people are pulling snake oil rackets.
Also, she's gonna chuckle at the pyramid
Yeah.
scheme.
ma'am, if you are looking to invest in a profitable, we can
Please
speak
don't
tonight.
entice her. Okay.
And he will give
Now
a
we
little
must be
bow.
off. We must be off. It is her dancing lessons after all, and this was sort of a wrench in the plans. See you tonight at 5 sharp. And then you go
Where
wander
are we
off.
meeting again?
Silverhair
Wait, 5 in the
Hall.
morning?
No, 5 at night.
Oh,
It is
oh,
now-
okay, good.
It is 11 o'clock now, so
Man,
Oh my
we
god,
woke up and
of
chose
course you
violence
asked
today.
Mr. Man. Of course you asked the man who can't keep his dick in the
Farewell, and we shall see you tonight. And they wander off the side street.
God damn, there's no fucking good fancy outfits for guys. What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know what a fancy outfit look like for.
Well, I'm looking on
Edith.
like the internet and I can't find anything.
Hold on.
Edith will help dress them. She's like, "Come on, boys, let's go get ready for the ball."
Don't
What about the weapon shop?
We'll come to it later.
Fine.
Ulfric, that is the first time you've all heard Ulfric actually fucking yell. By the way. We'll do it later.
Get ready for the ball.
As all 5 of you search for this flowing wardrobe shop, you do see what appears to be a large sequence wedding dress next to a stout tuxedo fit for a dwarf, both adjusted on mannequins, and you read the sign that says "Dress to Impress." This is the wardrobe shop you're looking for.
Edith will head on in.
All right, ding 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 ding. You see this little elden halfling woman go, "Hello, welcome to Dress to Impress. My name is Lydia Stanrock."
Like, "Hello, Lydia. I'm looking for a dress. We're here to. We've been invited to the Chainstone's residence and to their ball for their daughter, and they said for their help today, that we could place it on their account. And she's going to describe the type of dress that she wants made."
All right. Before that, she's gonna say, it's actually a banquet hall. It's not their residence. It's called the Silver Hair Hall. Before we go any further, can everybody see this image?
The town?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's still over here. Yeah.
All right. Can Edith and Ulfric see the image of the town?
Are we
Yes.
looking at the market square still? Yes.
You guys are still looking at the market square?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm still looking at the market square.
Why it can't I hang on one second.
Why are there no suits for guys for D&D outfits? What the fuck? Why is it all women?
Actually, looking at a few.
I just looked up D&D fancy suits on the Pinterest and fucking nothing is coming up for guys. It's all women's suits.
Oh,
Why?
I just googled it. I just put in D&D male suit.
Hang on one second, guys.
That's it. Oh, I need
There's
suit
a ton of them.
images. I need
Here's
a good
one This is what she's going to get for J-Dot. She's
Well,
gonna get
Ulfric-
made.
Hang on.
Should I just straight up just wear my standard cloak? That'd be kind of. Hey, man, that would fit J-Dot kind of. Ulfric needs like a fucking special suit made because of his fucking legs.
I need a very tall suit made.
I do
I
too.
don't know. Hang on one second, guys. Oh.
They have
Oh,
enough effort.
oh wow.
I look up suits and I get fucking armor. I don't want armor. I want suits. God damn it!
I've been
For fuck's
buying
sake.
clothes
I'll
with
wear it. I'll wear it, but can the colors be like red, white, and black?
I
Sure.
thought we were gonna say red, white, and blue.
Alright.
I
Red,
fixed
white,
it.
blue,
No.
America.
No.
America.
All right.
No.
All right, hang on time, guys. Do you guys see the town now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. We're back to normal again. So one at a time. Let's start with Edith. Describe the dress she's gonna make for you.
I put a picture of it in general chat for us to make it easier, but it's
Okay, but the audience can't see the general chat.
it is green. It's going to be a green dress that's got a very large cut down the middle, showing both of her
It's a boob window.
her boobs. But it shows a bunch of side boob. Okay,
It shows cleavage. Cleavage.
Shows cleavage.
It shows a lot of
There we go.
cleavage. And it's green, and it has 2 leg holes cut through it, so you can see most of her bare legs.
Oh, okay. And you see the little halfling. You see the Lydia starts writing down. No,
And
you
it
can
has
description
a
whether you want.
white shawl that flows down to a white kind of see-through shawl that flows
Okay.
down to the mid of her back with very nice belt slash ribbon that goes around her stomach, and it kind of flows down the sides of her legs.
Ivan, what are you wearing?
So Ivan is wearing like this goldish metallic, I don't know, shoulder pad maybe? What is that? And he's wearing like a gold I don't want to call it a choker, but it's a choker. Yeah. And then he's also wearing like a shirt that exposes most of his like chest from neck all the way to like the waist. And the shirt itself is we're gonna say is white. He's wearing like this this metal waistband belt that's like also like goldish with like red spots across it. He's also wearing like these white pants that like the genie would wear from Aladdin. I don't know what they're called. He's wearing like scarves around his waist. The scarves, one scarf is red, one is white. He's wearing these metal braces on his wrist. Goldish, they're like these goldish metal braces on his wrist with like red spots on it. And he's wearing like these white dress shoes, best I can do. And he's wearing like these fuck, what do you call it? Like rosaries. One's red, one's white. The whole theme is red, white, and red and white and gold.
Jen, what are you wearing to this fancy shindig?
So Jen is going to try to find 2 metallic cufflinks that will just hold to his metal wrists, that'll have little ravens on them, and he will look for like a skirt or like a bottom portion of a robe that is a shifting color from the purple that's accented on his current clothing down to a cobalt soul blue down around the feet. And then he's going to look for a top hat.
Top hat.
Narcrawl, what are you gonna be wearing?
Okay. He is wearing what is called like an assassin's cloak.
Ooh, I like those.
Black and green. There. Throw that in there. Sorry, purple and green. Sorry, did I misspell that? Whatever.
Ass in cloak. That's how you spell assassin.
Deep purples, deep greens.
Oh, that'd be. Oh.
He's looking to shield himself more. He's gonna be at a party. There's a lot of people. He also. I don't know if I can get away with this one. That's a plague doctor mask.
Oh my god, I'm playing. Yes! Yes! Yes!
Oh god.
So he can avoid making eye contact with anybody anytime.
Alright.
Yes!
And finally, Althric, what are you wearing?
Althric will be wearing the same thing, an assassin's cloak, but underneath the assassin's cloak, he's actually going to get a somewhat dressy outfit, which is basically I don't know how to describe it. It's like a fancier trench coat. Underneath is already trench coat, I guess, in a sense. I don't know how to describe it all too much because I'm terrible at describing things.
So, You guys will take a couple of hours. She'll get all your measurements one by one. And she goes, yep, okay, yeah, yeah. A play doctor mask? Really? Okay, whatever.
Then she looks at my face. She's like, "No, it's a good idea. Good idea."
Good.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Ooh, that tickles.
Yeah, alright.
Also,
Alright,
request
I
a
have-
private room.
Alright, we do have private dressing rooms if you want to be, I shall send my little pigeon out to get you when it's ready. It should take about 2 to 3 hours to do so.
I was thinking more for the measurement part, but okay.
Well, time is money and money is time. I've never seen we have enough Athkatla. And you said you'd be charging this to the Chainstone credit account?
Yes.
Alright,
please.
I shall bill them for 1,000 gold. So,
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, say it. That's definitely within the window.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking.
Holy shit.
They seem like they have the money. Let's go. Go.
Yeah,
They get billed quarterly. They won't know for a couple months. Don't worry. Go.
they get billed quarterly. They won't know. They won't know we spent $1,000. It'll be fine.
alright, I'll just send my little pigeon out for you. Thank you. You guys at the wardrobe, and we're just gonna speed up the time. Ivan, you do find the weapon shop, but you're disappointed because the dwarf says, "Sorry, we don't really sell magic weapons. We just sell the basic stuff."
And you just hear Ivan go. That's
Still
it.
far away.
Right. Anything you guys want to do before you head back?
The,
You guys
Get
get
1,000 gold.
the smithy.
Yep.
This guy in Athkatla, I'm gonna take up my rapier, set it down on the table, take out my Raven Queen's feather, and say, "I want this," and he'll point to the rapier to look like this, and he'll hold up the Raven Queen's feather. Like, I know you don't do magic things, but it looks like you have some decent wares here, and they look wonderful. If you could just make it look like it, I would very much appreciate it.
Roll persuasion.
Not terrible.
The dwarf's gonna be like, I can try. Come see me in an hour.
Okay.
All right.
And he'll leave his
Our-
rapier there.
All right. All right.
Edith's gonna
You
go
guys-
get her hair done and everything.
All right. You go see the local salon. You can take out 5 gold.
Okay. Nails, hair,
I'm
the,
gonna,
the works.
I'm gonna go with her to get retwist and maybe a ponytail.
Narco's gonna find a wedding present
Oh no.
or engagement present.
You have beetles, right?
Oh, I want
Yeah,
like a fucking
Beatles.
toaster or something.
A toaster. A fucking
Nice.
The medieval equivalent of a toaster is what I'm giving these people.
I have an idea.
Nailed it.
red box. Yeah.
I'm gonna get
At
her,
the
you know, some pots and pans. You know, good cast iron set.
I'm gonna give her a dagger.
At the weapons. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So you guys find D&D Sears.
Yeah.
There you go. Ooh, that's a nice lawnmower. Why would you-
Armor.
Somehow you're all in the appliance shop. You do find not a toaster, but you find a device that arcanely makes bread burnt.
Yeah.
They call it a burner for some reason. And then
skips the toasting part. It goes straight to burnt.
yeah, I know. You do find all the appliances. You see a human working the register. All right. You said you want a burner. What else do you want? Some cast iron pans.
Yes,
Some
please.
cast iron skillets. Okay. And anything else from this appliance stuff?
No. But I think we should get a set of golf clubs. He says as he turns to Edith.
I'll get the golf clubs. I'll get the golf clubs.
Okay, the golf clubs. All right, golf clubs, the skillet, and the butter. That's gonna run you about 250 gold.
What is happening here?
How about just one club?
No, you have to buy the
One
set.
singular club.
Edith's
You
gonna
have to
pay
buy the
for
set.
her cast iron stuff. And,
Yeah, Narco will pay for the rest. How's that?
Right, you spend 250 gold, and he gift wraps all of it for you for free,
Oh.
even the golf clubs. But
Even the
he's
golf-
really fast. Yeah, but he's
golf
really fat. But he's really fast at gift wrapping, so he actually gift wraps each individual club.
Yeah.
Wow.
It takes him about a good 10 minutes.
Or the pans?
What y'all doing?
Sorry?
Like,
I'm
what is
going
all this stuff
dancing.
for?
We're going
the-
dancing.
Okay.
What's with the golf clubs?
They're wedding presents.
Oh, that's right. Okay,
We've
sorry.
been invited to
They're
this
wedding
thing.
presents. What do you think they are, dummy?
They just
I have no. I was like, what the hell?
We can bring gifts. Either way, we're coming out on top of this. It's all good.
Still want to know how the
they're
hell we're
gonna-
gonna pay for these
The
suits.
thing is gonna be the thing is gonna be ending, and they're gonna look at all their gifts and like, why the fuck is there a golf club set? What the fuck?
Fuck's Narco.
Why the fuck? What the fuck is golf?
Right. Okay.
All right, as you guys leave Dungeons and Dragons and Sears, you guys you see a little just city pigeon fall, and you see the note that says all your dressings are ready for you to take.
There we go.
Perfect.
Hey.
Okay.
And you hear the bell chime 4. So if I start getting ready if I was you.
She's
Well,
gonna go get.
obviously.
He's gonna go get ready.
So is Ulrich.
Narco starts changing in the shop.
Or just starts changing. No, I thought he was gonna say he starts changing in the street.
Well, no, yeah, a little more respect. But in the shop for sure.
I'm gonna
He's
Hey,
gonna,
take.
Edith's gonna look around and then walk into the dressing room. At all the
Alright.
guys standing in there.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just
so-
gonna get dressed too.
All right, you guys takes you a couple of minutes to get dressed, and it's 45 minutes to you guys have to make your way to the entrance to the Silver Hair Hall. You guys cross the ferry from the bridge, and you guys see a huge silver kind of banquet hall, and there's already a lot of delegates and people basically getting off horses, or they're walking into this huge ball of different races. Definitely rich folk you would see at like the Hamptons or the gated communities of Los Angeles. You know, those type of folk.
Oh, they're gonna love
The
me.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh yeah, definitely Fresh Prince vibes. In fact, that you could have sworn, but that dwarf over there looks like Uncle Phil as a dwarf.
All right. I am engaged.
You
Wait,
even
what?
swore he yelled to his wife Vivian. Ugh.
What?
Are you guys watching the
happened?
reboot at all?
What just happened?
And-
I spaced out for 2 seconds.
Oh,
You,
man.
you, as you enter this hall,
Ooh.
Ooh, fancy.
Damn, question.
Ooh, what are we gonna fight in here?
Yeah, what are we gonna fight?
Edith has her gun tucked.
Ulrich has
Question-
a sword in his cloak.
In what? Sorry. Never mind.
yeah, and what?
What do you think? The anime pocket, bro.
Anime
Oh
body,
yeah. Oh,
Damn,
yeah.
is
By
there
Lenore.
is there any group of women in this
Oh my
room
god.
that are all like single and like
Oh my
maybe giggling
God.
and whatever?
And possibly like horny and like.
Possibly horny, I don't know.
I wasn't
Willing to
going
pay
there.
for a
I
good
wasn't
time without
going-
actually paying.
I was not
Put
going
in
there.
As little effort as possible.
All right. We're gonna set the scene first. As you enter
Okay.
these pristine double doors, you see a massive banquet hall full of numerous tables filled with candelabras and silverware and fine china. You see a piano player on the side reminiscing some sort of waltz. And you see the dwarven couple I mentioned that look like Uncle Phil and Vivian from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Walk down these long winding staircases, and then you see a gentleman go, and you five are?
So I imagine Narkle is in his assassin's cloak with his plague doctor mask, but his arms just hugging the golf clubs, toaster.
Yeah, everything.
We are the high five.
You're the
The high five. May I see your invitation, please?
Talk to what's his name first.
He gave us
My
one.
name is Lady.
Oh.
She's gonna perform her best, and she's like, "My name is Lady Highwind,
I'm trying to copy.
and this is my company, the Five."
I try to copy
so-
Edith and do the same thing.
That's all well and good, but I still need to see your invitation.
I
She's
show him
gonna
my
gather
invitation.
all of the invitations and then hand them to the men.
Yeah.
Alright, okay, good. Why does this one have strawberry jam on it?
What?
It's Narcrolls.
That's our girl.
That's my library pass. What are you talking about? All my identification has strawberry jam on it. It's not fast.
Says these are
Okay.
these are my security detail.
Oh, okay, very well.
Yeah, and I go up to him and go, "Are you dangerous?
What?
Do you have any weapons
Hey!
on you, sir?" As I start
Hey!
to pat him down.
Hey!
Well,
Alright, Chop.
sir. Okay. The high five! As
Yeah,
he
we
shouts
just said
your
that.
name. No, sir, I
And
was
I just-
introducing you.
And I just kind of wave like the president would.
Princess
Yes,
Leia.
yes, I know. We're here. Shut
Up.
You can sit at that table. One of the butlers will escort you. As soon as you start winding down this grand staircase, you see a bunch of different races, all uppity crusted, all wearing tuxedos and long flowing gowns. You see butlers carrying hors d'oeuvre trays, and you see basically a buffet spread of lobster tails and lobster thermidor and shrimp and caviar and fresh baked halibut and trout and pork butt and pork shoulder and seared steak and steak tips and salad.
Oh my god.
As you guys all make your way to the seats.
Jen is not impressed.
Edith wants to kind of take the scenes in, and she's looking for the women that have that might have a tattoo on their arm.
Roll perception.
If you say this to me, I can give you advantage.
No, she's
Okay.
got her own mission.
Got it. Oh, then you don't need advantage. Never mind.
That's
What's the
about as
next one?
best as I could roll.
Yeah.
So far, you do see backless dressings, but no tattoos.
Yeah, Narkle needs somewhere to put the gifts.
Yeah.
The fucking everything.
One of the waiters go, the present pile is over there, sir, and you see this large mound of gifts.
She's gonna snap her finger. She's like, "Do you expect my men to carry that? You carry it now."
Oh, Jesus.
Whoa.
Madam.
I'm fine.
And he takes the burner and the golf clubs and the cast iron. Oh, I like this cast iron. This is the third one we've received already.
Those are good clubs.
Picked him up
Yes.
himself.
He mows back to the group. I know nothing.
I know very little. They're not that good of a set of clubs.
And then I go for the pies.
I go
mean,
straight
gets
for the
up
beat.
and look for a group of young women.
Oh my god, of course you are.
Lady and Lord of Waterdeep! And you see
just
two
gonna
more
stand.
humans just walk down. So we're gonna do one at a time. Knockrell, you're at the buffet, and you do see a butler who is now serving secondary as a meat carver. What can I get for you, sir?
Where are your pies?
And we don't serve pies.
You must have some sort of pastry or sweets.
Those are for the
Surely.
desserts. Right now, we're on the entree portion of the evening.
What are my options?
We have baked ham, or we have seared steak.
I'll take 2 plates of ham, please.
Okay then. He takes out a plate and like carves, but he like thinly carves it. It looks like fucking ham and puts it on the plate. Here you are.
Now go. No, I kind
Would
of
you
not
like-
plate.
Oh,
Yeah.
roll persuasion, Narcroll.
Come on now.
Growing boy.
Come on now.
He's a growing man. God damn it.
Oh,
Oh, 23?
He goes,
Almost.
Is there other guests here? We're expecting over 200 people to attend. We have to set limitations.
oh,
I
I'm
get it.
sorry
You
to
can't
hear you
afford
were
it,
properly
you know?
trained.
I understand.
Alright. Ivan, you do see a bunch of girls talking in the corner. What are you gonna do?
Make a fool
So
of me.
Ivan is going to kind of straighten his hair and his suit, and he's gonna kind of reposition himself to look more masculine. And he's gonna do like this strut, this masculine strut over to the women.
He's
And
peacocking.
yeah, and he's gonna stare at the most attractive one that he sees and goes, "How you doing? My name is Ivan, Ivan Danger." As he extends his arm to shake her hand.
Oh my god.
And she goes, hello. And what family are you from?
Oh, I'm with the High Five. We just came in. It's like 5 of us. It's a whole thing. Don't worry about it. But yeah, no, we are just a little adventuring party. We kill for money and whatnot. You ever heard of us?
Oh, you're adventurers, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
I don't deal with adventurers.
I don't. I don't really deal with your type.
I fucking do it.
Well, look, I don't only just adventure, okay? I do other things as well. I'm a bodyguard. I sell things. I create things. I'm actually, as a matter of fact, I know a lot of magic as well. Look, watch. As he like just performed these little, I don't know, these little like kitty magic, like like a lightning bolt between the fingers, or just a fire on the finger, or he even takes out a knife and kind of start all 3 of his knives and kind of just does a little juggle with them.
God, you're gonna fucking die.
Ivan, roll me a charisma check.
Oh boy.
My
you-
charisma suck.
Okay, where are you right now, Ivan? Where are you? Where is he on the map?
Still at the
Oh,
table.
buddy.
Where is he on
Oh,
the map?
no.
Yeah, where is he on the map?
You can go to where there's a gaggle of girls.
Okay,
Hey,
I don't
there
see
they
his
go.
token.
Oh, you do magic? That's cute. My nephew is a sorcerer and can do the same trick.
Huh. Okay,
Yeah.
well, and he tried to like intensifies it.
Fucking explodes.
The representatives of Baldur's Gate.
Hey, we know that.
Edith's gonna be looking around for that dude with the bugle that was described to her.
You look around, still nothing but a bunch of rich folk talking about rich lives.
Rich people talking about.
Is there
rich-
dancing
Ivan is just
going on at all?
gonna. Oh
Yeah, sorry.
no, you're good. I was just gonna say Ivan's just gonna continue to flirt with these women. Y'all can go ahead. You can skip me.
If I keep attempting to flirt with these women.
I want to go up to Ivan. Be like, buddy, I gotta thank you again for saving my life in that last battle.
Oh yeah, man, no problem. And I kind of like show him the scar that I recently got.
Remember this one? I just got this one.
He's a true hero. Oof.
Yeah.
Yes.
Edith sees this going on, and she's gonna walk over seductively towards her boy, and
Oh
she's,
my
like-
God.
she's like, oh, you're so adorable, and she's gonna grab him by the hand and lead him off to dance.
Oh my God.
Oh. And you start
Ivan is nervous at
waltzing
this
with
point now. He is sweating bullets.
her. And then you hear. And then, Jen. What is Jen doing in all this?
Jen is watching everything happen. The first thing Jen's gonna do is go up to the buffet table and get ham. And then he's gonna walk over to Narcroll and slide it onto his plate, and then set the plate down. And then Jen is gonna look and see if there's anyone wearing monastery formal attire, like cobalt blue.
Nope. So far, you're the only one, buddy.
Okay, he's just gonna keep his ears and eyes open for anything that peaks. He heard Waterdeep, but he doesn't think that really gonna pan out. But just listening.
Janice, you sit down, you hear the caller call out, "The delegate from Candlekeep and one of the avowed, Daryl Yashanti, and his what? Friend." And you see a gnome with a bugle horn and dressed in a kind of mini-me kind of tuxedo. And he is escorted by a beautiful woman wearing a long flowered violet dress. And it's the straps in the back is backless. And Edith, you do see a black rose.
Hey.
And you see this little gnomish bard go, "Thank you, thank you." And he spots 5 of you sitting at the table. "Excuse me, darling, I must go entertain company." As you see this little gnome walk up to your table. "Hello there. Boy, have I heard stories about you 5. The high 5, isn't it?"
Yes.
Ivan gets up and like puts his hand out in front of the halfling or gnome?
No.
Gnome. I put my hand out in front of the gnome for a high 5.
All right. Boy, it's so nice to see you. You know, Esmeralda has told me all about you. I heard you say
Ivan
her
just
brother
looks back at his
before.
hand in disappointment.
Edith is gonna kind of slip off and go find her his date, and kind of
Right.
grab her by the arm and kind of like guide her to, quieter area and dance with her
All right.
and talk.
All right. As you go and search the way, it's like, excuse me. Before we welcome our guest of honor, they should be arriving soon. But always the couple who's always last to arrive. You know the standard. May I prick your 4 ears for a moment?
Yes.
Edith, go in the Whispers chat. I'll meet you there in a couple of seconds.
Oh gosh.
Gosh,
Please yep, please take a seat, shall we?
What is your name again?
Adara Yashanti. I am one of the avowed at Candlekeep. I'm sort of the master of arts, literature, storytelling, poetry, music. Like, for instance, hang on. Oh, I love that note, don't you?
What is your friend's
Yes,
name?
I don't know. I just hired her as an escort, so I wouldn't
Doesn't
show up like a
matter.
loser.
Seems Edith knows her, so that's all that really
Well,
matters.
if you've heard about us, then you know that we've been in Candlekeep and working for the avowed and the first readers.
Yes, I know about that. That's why I want to bring your attention. And then he, like, palms his hand together, and suddenly there's this, like, sort of shimmering dome over you guys and the whole table.
A shimmering dome.
Ooh.
A shimmering dome over the whole table.
I would like to know what the spell is.
Roll Arcana.
I'll
And
help you
trust
with
him
that.
completely.
Help me, thank you. 21.
All right, Arthur. With the help of Ivan giving you a little nudge, you know that he just casted Greater Silence over the table.
Ooh.
All
I'm gonna
right.
poke the bubble.
Don't do that. It'll break the spell, and I don't want the spell being broken.
Oh, well, okay.
All right. So, it's finally meet you five at last. What have you? I want you to ask some questions. When you did that Dragonborn mission, you faced the little one-eyed cretin, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Right. That's a Nothic. And if they're appearing, that's kind of bad news for, well, not only Athkatla, but for the whole of Favor and and basically of all of Altero.
Lovely.
What can you tell us about their appearance? As in appearance
Usually-
on the plane.
Usually when Nothics appear, that's the first sign that a lich might be in the domain.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Liches are not to be tried with. That's why the Avowed right now is on high alert. When Shorthin came to the Avowed, he explained how you five kind of inadvertently stopped a lich from appearing. But there'll be many other Nothics that follow.
Wow. We stopped the lich.
Is there...
No, you didn't. You didn't stop the lich. You stopped a minion of a lich.
We have a book that somebody summoned something out of.
Really?
Yes, we don't know
Do you
what
have
it is.
this? Do you have this book by the chance?
I do.
And he takes the book of Joy Action Dimensional Spaces.
Said I gave it to him.
Jen is holding on to
Hold
the
it out for
books.
him to read. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna give it to him.
I think isn't Jen holding on to all the books?
Yeah,
I'm
Jen.
holding on to the extra dimensional travel book, the one with the house in it. I'm holding on to that one.
Okay, yeah, sure.
I've had that one in my inventory since we got it.
Then I'll remove it from mine.
All right. All right. Are you gonna give him the book?
I'll let him look at it if he promises to give it back.
I just whispered to the guy, sorry, he's a book fanatic.
You sure?
Really? I think the one that represents the Cobalt Soul would be the book fanatic.
Well, when it has to do with magic, I like it more.
I really think that the Cobalt Soul would also like books on magic. Aren't they full of like monk wizards?
Absolutely. But you have heard of us, the High Five, and we are
Yes, and
a group.
I yeah, okay. Anyway, he looks at the book and he sees Mordecai in space. This book has nothing to do with liches, but you said something came out of this book.
Yes, we don't know what.
The original owner of this book summoned something, and apparently she can control, and it got free. We have no more details.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, the Avowed are also looking for answers. Right now, only the first reader at the moment is at Candlekeep. The other 8, including me, are right now scouring the plains.
I can
and
ask the
Jen.
Cobalt Soul
Alright.
to
you
look
do
in the
that.
archives.
Alright. I also know there was a great dealing at the marketplace. You guys bought these weird, grotesque creatures?
Yes.
Can you describe them for me?
Yeah.
All three will describe
4
them.
fat ones, one with an extra mouth.
So now
Yeah.
fiends. So now fiends have entered the realm. That is not good at all. Alright.
Excuse me, fiends?
Yes,
Fiends,
fiends.
yes. You know, the abyssal kind?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
this is no
well aware
good.
of what they are.
You should. Yeah. Well, unfortunately, and you see the shimmering light starts fading in and out. Unfortunately, my spell's about to wear off, so we might keep this under seal and envelope. And he winks at you, all of you.
Oh, God, sets the tone for the night. Jeez.
Right. I must go get my escort, and suddenly the dome goes away. Pleasure meeting you. I hope you try some of that seared steak. Alright, I gotta go talk to Edith now.
Lovely.
As
Yeah.
Ivan go back to the group of women and flirt.
God, Jesus Christ.
Jen is gonna
Be
go
like,
back up to
"Hey."
the table and get that seared steak, and then give it to Narcroll.
Damn, just ignoring your boy over here. Goddamn. All right. I see how it is, Jen. All right.
Narcroll's a
Narcroll's
big boy. He needs a little
So
bit
is
extra.
Ulrich. What is your point? Or sorry, Gregor, as you know him by, I believe. I don't remember what his name I fucking gave him at
Ulrich.
this point. Was it? No, I never
Gregor's
told
from
you
a
his real
different
name.
campaign.
I never
We've been
told
calling you
from...
Ulrich this entire time.
Fuck. I meant to give you a fake name. Yes, I never did. Fuck. Alright, it's fine. I never give you his last name. That helps. I'm waiting for my fucking backstory to bite us in the ass in this situation. I'm not gonna lie.
In this very situation?
You'd be surprised. Rich people are very interested in people with dragon legs. Maybe a person who has possibly escaped from a facility in the mountains? I don't know.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a possibility. His brother might show up. Who knows? Fucking... Never know, man. Rich people in facilities. Who knows? I'm not gonna
Have a
lie. I
brother?
might be wearing an Assassin's Creed fucking sweatshirt right now, and it's very comfy.
You have a brother?
No, well, I'm not saying this in character, but yes, he does have a brother, and he may or not be hunting Ulthric at this very moment.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Surprise! We may
Wait.
die.
Do we
Spoiler.
have permission to kill him?
Preferably not, but maybe, depending on how the
Okay.
fight goes. If
Okay.
family matters have to be resolved between family members.
Got it.
So,
Absolutely.
depending on how things go, and maybe, but we may never know.
So Jen's gonna lean toward the few of you. Just kind of say, so I kind of stopped off at the monastery, the Cobalt Soul Monastery here in Athkatla. Remember how I said that I was made and created to find literature and protect literature and for the Cobalt Soul and learn all I can from like Candlekeep and stuff. Apparently I might have been created as a defensive weapon for the Cobalt Soul in some like prophetic future war or something. I don't know much else. There's a few people that I can talk to in different places. So if we ever go there and I seem kind of odd, that's probably why. But I just wanted to let you all know that I don't know if I really am a weapon. I mean, I'm a monk and I'm trained in the deadly arts, but me specifically being created as a defensive weapon is not what I thought.
Narco laughed a little bit when you said deadly arts and made that kind of sign with his hand, like, you know, kind of. Just joshing with you. But yeah.
Jen doesn't get the joke. But
Trying to
I've-
lighten the air with humor.
yeah,
I done the wrong butt.
Excuse me.
I done press the wrong button.
Oh.
Oh. People are
Insight
making
check.
rolls. Insights. Oh, so you only got an 8. If only I was there to help her re-roll. Fucking goddamn it. Re-roll. Re-roll.
Yeah, I think it's a you gotta be there kind of situation.
No, I can make him re-roll. All I have to do is see him. I'm making sure they know they can re-roll it, because I just gotta see him. That's it. That's all I gotta do. Be able to see him, baby. His reaction after you or a creature you see within 30 feet makes an attack roll, ability check, or a saving throw. You can force the creature to re-roll.
Yeah, but like you're not even aware of what's going on.
I don't care. Have him re-roll. Maybe they want a good insight. I can do what I wish.
Mhm.
I actually really can't, but I want to. I want to steal all them damn magic items in the magic item shop.
Oh, for sure. I need plus 10 great axe.
I need a plus
Bunch
3
of
grimoire,
enchantments.
so I can have a.
Oh, it
decent
is out.
18
Let's
foot.
go. I am hungry and I want this.
What are you eating, brother?
Sorry, I'm looking at the Whataburger menu.
Oh, the water. Oh, the water burger. Send me a water burger. Goddamn.
Yeah,
Don't think about
they got
me,
the
mother.
buffalo.
Goddamn, bro.
They got
Not
this
even think about
buffalo
your
ranch
boys.
chicken strip sandwich. Oh my.
Oh my god. Oh, that's so good.
I know.
You're making me so hungry,
God.
bro.
I know.
All of my fucking fast food places are closed. God damn.
Oh, they're back.
I'm
Also,
hungry.
while you guys also are enjoying the festivities, you guys can also take a short rest.
Yeah,
if
I
you-
already did that.
All right. Just really quick out of game, Althric. You
Howdy.
only two.
And that's
Was it,
that.
you only have 2 chronoturgy magic, so I don't understand what the reroll was about.
I did 1. Oh, did I do 2? Fuck, I did do 2. Never mind. Fuck. Thought I
Yeah.
still had 1 left. Shit.
Oh, also, the reroll wouldn't happen anyway because you didn't see Edith. They were in the ladies' room when it happened.
Yeah.
You have to see it in order to reroll.
I didn't know they went. They just said they went away. I didn't know if they went somewhere or.
Edith, you naughty girl.
Nobody said anything.
Anyway, as you guys meet up, what do you discuss?
Ooh, that's all I need.
Oh, Ivan's flirting with women right now.
I'm seeing if I recognize anybody here.
Roll me a perception.
I'm gonna have help from my owl. Ugh, a 25.
Ooh.
You see nobody you recognize besides the gnome and his escorts and your own company.
No one from the physical. Got it. You know, okay, we're fine. Oh boy.
All right.
Wow, blue retaliator.
And then all of a sudden, you hear the caller go, "Ladies and gentlemen, will you please take your seats? The guests of honor have arrived."
He's
Alrighty,
gonna
ladies,
sit
I gotta
down.
go, but be seeing you later.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, okay, get the fuck. They're so done with it. Yeah, okay, whatever, bitch. Get the fuck out of here.
Should re-roll your charisma check there
Yeah, reroll your charisma. See what happens.
with advantage, because that guy came up and he's like, "Are you guys the high five?" In front of
Yeah.
those ladies.
Definitely with advantage.
You got
No,
The DM is okay with it. Oh, okay.
no.
Damn.
As you see Miranda being accompanied by a really pristine human knight wearing the most fanciest of chivalrous clothes, and behind her you see Tahir. And you hear the caller going to the front of these steps going, "May I introduce to you the couple of the hour, Captain Jonathan Silver and his lady, soon to be wedded, Miranda Chainstone." clap, 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 clap.
I want to roll history on that captain guy.
Enthusiastic clap.
Yeah.
I want to roll history on that captain guy. I don't trust
Roll history.
an 11. Does anybody want to help me?
No, you don't know shit about the captain.
Damn.
As they begin, you see Jonathan go, "We would like to welcome everybody," as his fiance whoops up. "I'd like to thank everybody for coming for my special engagement day. I also want to thank all the delegates from Waterdeep and Candlekeep and Luskin and Murren and Baldur's Gate and here in my home city of Athkatla. Ooh. Oh. And now,
Hey.
I would like to present my fiance with his present." And she takes the key from her bosom that Jen gives him. "This
Yeah.
is a key from my heart to my noble steed of a husband."
And stands up
Aww.
enthusiastically and starts clapping his metal hands together very, very loudly.
Everybody
Yeah,
looks
you
at
did
you as you awkward clap.
Yep, he doesn't
Clonk, clonk, clonk.
take that hint. Doesn't notice.
All right, and she goes, "You can sit down. You can start clapping." And then Jen just slowly sits down. "And now, we've arrived. Please welcome the main dish." And you see this little Verdin with the little cart. "All custom made for me and my noble, a triple decker devil's chocolate cake." And you see him lift the lid, and Narcrawl, you're like, "I'm gonna have the first slice. I don't give a fuck if the other couple or not." It is, bottom is dark chocolate with vanilla frosting. Middle is milk chocolate with strawberry frosting. And the top is white chocolate with little strawberries and a little candelabra topper. And she goes, "Held the knife. Me and my fiance will cut the first slice." Woo! As they start making their way down.
Narco is like
Stab.
floating towards it. Like the little smell lines are coming off the
Yep,
cake, and he's
you're
like
about
floating
6 inches off the ground.
Yeah.
Fucking Looney Tunes cartoon.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I can't wait.
I'm a cast detect magic to see if there's anything up with the cake.
How far are you?
So
Right.
suspicious.
I don't know. Well, where did it come from? It came from this way?
It
Well,
came
I'm-
from this way.
I'm 30 feet. It's within 30 feet of me.
Like personally, I'm excited for a cake monster if that's gonna happen.
It's 30 feet away, which is the rate of the thing.
Well, unfortunately, are you ritually casting? Or are you actually casting?
Actually casting.
All right, then you get another waste of spell slot.
That's fine with me.
All right, you sense
probably
conjuration magic coming from the cake.
Oh, I can subtle spell.
As soon as what do you sudden spelling?
That's what I'm trying to think of what I want to do. Fuck, hang on, I gotta look through my spell spec. What can I, see, that would ruin the wedding so much. I'm going to fucking cast... What's in this do? I'm going to cast Unseen Servant, and I'm going to have it fucking punch the cake.
What is going on?
So as you see the unseen start starting to go towards the cake, you hear Miranda go, excuse me, please get back to your seats."
Oh, I can summon the Unseen Servant right next to the cake.
Yeah.
You can't
They're
attack.
still gonna notice.
It's invisible, mindless,
It's
and
invisible.
shapeless.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's invisible. The spell is invisible, mindless, and shapeless. It is literally a unseen servant.
Oh, gotcha.
but it also can't attack.
Well, the punching, it's not an attack. He's hitting the cake.
You
He's
can't
pushing
attack.
the cake. How about that? It's pushing. That's not an attack. He's pushing the cart over. There you go.
All right, it pushes the card over, and the cake drops on the cart. And she goes, "What happened?" And then, why is the cake on the floor?
Oh,
Who did
no.
this?
Why
Who
did you
did
do
this?
that? Yeah.
Nobody knows I did it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, nobody knows why you did that.
Nobody knows I did it. Subtle spell makes it so I don't have to do any verbal somatic components.
The cake is going to be on the floor, regardless.
Yeah, but nobody knows who did it.
That's what she's
Okay.
asking. She's being rhetorical.
Oh.
She's gonna blame everybody.
Wow.
You technically pushed her cake.
I did. And their spell.
What's going on? And then suddenly the cake starts to rumble. What is that?
Thank God.
And roll initiative.
What?
I knew it.
Holy
Ah!
shit.
Cake mimic.
Yo,
Fuck.
yeah, blow
It's
that
a
up.
cake mimic. Love it.
Oh.
Did you know it'll be a monster?
I detect magic, conjuration magic, meaning mimic
Uh,
or something bad is going to happen.
man, my initiative roll's been fire.
Damn.
My
fucking
initiative
nat
rolls
20.
have been trash.
My initiative rolls have been okay.
I have a +7, and I
I also
only
have
rolled
a
an
plus
11.
7. I haven't rolled above a 15 except for today.
Mark, can
Nice.
you blow up that
Software.
image, that token?
Now it's time for
yeah.
Ivan to show off his muscles.
His muscles to these women.
His muscles.
Oh, that's
Oh,
cool.
that's actually
yeah.
kinda cool. I knew it! See, the funny part is, I knew he did. I knew
It's like a
voice
little
spells
fucking
are good.
crab with his crazy tongue.
Luckily,
Alright.
I have
Awesome.
all my magic 2 spell slots.
As soon as the K-Master goes, everybody starts running for the exit in his complete panic now, as this huge, toothy cake with bulging candle eyes, and the sponge turns into tendril legs. And you see Miranda go, "What's my kid?" And you see the fiance go, "We gotta go." And they just bolt for the exit. And all of a sudden, you see Tahir take out a sword and goes, and he changes his voice. "You gods, make sure everybody's out of the ring. I gotta go help these folk." And you see him basically somersault jump into the fray.
Oh my god, this fucking 80-year-old man's fighting a fucking thing.
That's the elven dude, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
80 years
80-year-old
old is nothing, though. 80 years
Yeah.
old, he's still a teenager.
Yeah.
I gotta go
80-year-old
help
in
them.
human years.
I gotta go help them. And he takes out a sword.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's
Oh, we're
start
probably
initiative.
We're probably fine.
All right, let's start the battle. Ivan, you're first.
Alright. Ivan Holgar. Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and summon his Eldritch Cannon. And he's
Yep.
gonna summon it right. He's gonna summon that bad boy right there. Right
All
there.
right.
Oh, no, that's not what I meant to do. How you
All right.
no. How do you
Go back
We'll get to that
and
later.
on your move select, and then you can highlight over it, like drag across it, and then hit the delete button.
Do we want
So
it
like
there?
go back to your movement button, and then highlight that small little yellow one.
Gotta drag a
Okay.
box over it, and then backspace.
Or hit delete. Either way works.
Oh, that's right. Okay, cool. All right. But the yellow one is where my Eldritch Cannon is. Next up, he is going to move like right there. Pull out his thingamajig, his heavy crossbow, and he's gonna shoot that cake.
Shoot that cake.
All right,
He's gonna shoot
Shoot the
that
cake.
cake.
shoot the cake.
11.
11 will hit, but when the arrow goes into the sponge, you see the sponge congealing over the arrow. And he looks at his second layer and goes,
It can talk.
Well,
What
like
the
a laugh.
and you realize this thing is immune to piercing damage.
Shit. As I like
Mm.
basically put my arrow back, and that will be the end of my turn.
Narcrawl, you're up.
All right. What are we doing? No, I went the wrong way. Anyway, I'm gonna move up here. First casting emboldening bond on Edith and Jen,
Bonding.
and then spiritual weapon. Right about there.
Okay, hang on.
Dar.
Dar. Nice. Four.
Wham it.
Wham!
Hold on 1 second. I'll get your spiritual weapon set up.
Is it just a club? Is that what your spiritual weapon is? I forgot.
No, it's like an old axe. Like it's a nice one. It looks like it was like a definitely like a king's axe.
I don't know why. I would be thinking it would be a club. Snorkel.
Let's get your spiritual weapon up.
It's the chosen weapon of my deity.
Where
Ah.
did you want your spiritual weapon?
Just there.
Alright,
Bing, bing,
bang, bang.
ah. Bing, bing, bing. Bing, bing, bing.
And the spiritual weapon will do the 7 force damage. It'll take it, and you see frosting go everywhere.
Yeah.
Does it seem weak to force damage?
Nope.
That'd be funny though, because it's a cake.
Yeah.
It's just weak to cut slashing damage.
But I mean, hey, you never know.
Cut the cake.
Edith, we'll figure something out here in a second.
All right. Yeah, that's it for me.
Alright. Althric, you're up. We're gonna do to the evil cake.
I could do this. I need to make a DC 15 con save at disadvantage. It does not make of organic material.
DC 15 con save.
At disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Excuse me.
Alright. That's gonna fail.
17 thunder damage.
We'll take the 17 thunder damage.
That'll be my turn.
Alright.
I'm gonna move a bit closer. Move here.
Alright. Edith, you're up.
Edith is going to reach into her breast pocket and
Bang.
on the other side of her thing and pouring out her guns. And she's gonna stand on the table and take a shot at him.
Okay.
I don't have my armor on, by the way. I removed it because,
Okay.
you know.
The 17 will hit, but the bullet goes into the cake, and the sponge of the cake congeals the bullet. And the cake...
Immune to piercing damage.
It's immune to piercing damage.
I am going to, since
We're
I
not
hit it,
done yet. We're not done yet. And it will heal for 1 point of health.
Oh.
since I hit it, I'm going to force it to make a con save, and it's going to
Okay.
have disadvantage on its attacks.
Alright, he's gonna make its con save.
15.
It fails, so we'll have disadvantage on the attacks.
And then Edith will pick up a chair. Oh no, never mind. She's gonna basically put her her revolver up.
Alright, next is the knight.
Body.
You see to here with the long sword go, okay, now it's my turn. And then he goes to the cake, drawing the long sword,
I'm fine, buddy.
and he's going to take a whack at it. And the first attack with the sword will be... The 17 is going to hit for... 5 5 slashing.
Nice.
Nice.
He's gonna go, huh? But you see little cake splatters and frosting everywhere, and then all of a sudden, the little splatters of cake and
Turn
frosting
into mini cakes.
turn into mini cupcakes.
I fucking knew it. I knew it.
So
I'm
the
gonna try
little
and eat
mini.
I'm gonna try and eat. I'm gonna eat one. No.
And he's gonna go, ah, shit.
Nom nom.
Knew this was gonna happen.
Alright. And it's gonna end his turn. He's gonna go, well, fuck us. Now it's the evil
Agreed.
cake's. Now it's the cake's turn, and he's going to take his little. He's going to. You see the cake topper get involved inside its body, and I need Ivan, Althric,
Yeah.
Narcrawl, and the Knight to all give me deck saves as he breathes the candle fire from his mouth.
Oh yeah, 9.
Oh, succeeds.
Seven.
Fails.
How big is this fire?
30 feet cone.
So it's not the
Damn.
night, so just us. That means
No, let me read it again. No, I lied. It's 15 feet cone.
so us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just us two. You're fine.
Oh yeah, yeah. The Knight's fine. I forget.
The night and Jen is fine.
I didn't say Jen.
No, I thought you did.
Hang on. Stop with the measurement tool. Let me see if it hits everybody. No, Ivan, you don't have to make the save. It's just Althric and Narcrawl.
Oh, thank
So-
God. Okay.
Sorry, not Jen. I meant Ivan. Fucking, I'm
Yeah.
messing up with people's
Uh,
names.
All right. So.
Wait, you said it was a 15-foot cone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here.
I'm in it.
No, you're not.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay, got it.
Here.
And
I heard a beer.
Althric, you take 8 points of fire damage.
Ouchies.
Narcrawl, you take 4.
Okay.
My what's the name is in that
Cannon.
cone though. Yeah. Hold on, I need to see if it
Oh, it's
has
still my
any
unseen
resistance.
servant. My unseen servant's dead.
Oh yeah, you don't deserve it's bye bye.
That's fine.
We don't even
It
see
was-
it happen. It's so tragic.
It's so tragic. Well, here's a. Just gone.
All right. All right. So let's get end the evil cake's turn. Next is Jen.
Jen is going to jump on top of the table, kicking over the flower vase, making some noise, and he will take his staff, speak a slitherous snake, and toss it down on the ground, and it'll turn into
That's not.
a giant constrictor.
He just speak parcel tongue.
He can speak parcel.
And then he will,
That's your action because you used an item.
yes.
The
He will
thing that's
cast
Right on his turn.
he will cast Hex
All right.
on the creature.
And what are you hexing?
It is going to be Dex, I believe.
Okay.
Yes, it'll be Dex. And he'll point the constrictor at the cake.
Okay.
And he should be going on my initiative so he can act now, I believe.
All right.
So the snake is going to he's going to move up to the
Right.
cake. And he's going to attempt to constrict with a 16
16
to hit
will hit it.
for 3 bludgeoning damage, and the target is now grappled with the snake.
Okay. Anything else?
And he's gonna say, "That's for ruining the party," and that's the end of his turn.
All right. Ivan, you're up.
Alrighty. So the Eldritch Cannon is gonna go ahead and make a blast towards the cake. So this cupcake right here,
Yep.
and I guess the knight is fine. The knight might be fine. But yeah, the cupcake and the spiritual weapon, if it has to make deck saves and beat a 13.
Assuming so. I just gotta look that up.
All right.
I'm impressed with the musicians still playing the music during this.
Yeah.
It's like the time when the
Titanic.
Titanic's going down.
Yeah.
So the cake rolls a 17.
Hit.
Okay.
I can
Okay,
make him
yeah, I don't know
re-roll
what
it with the
spiritual
reaction.
Weapon. How does that
What about the
spiritual
cupcake?
weapons don't have health points?
They don't. They're just there. It's your
They're
spell.
just there.
It's just spiritual energy. Okay.
Yeah.
What about the cupcake right here? Just this one.
The cupcake.
Oh yeah, it would have taken damage too from the breath.
The cupcake rolls a natural 20.
Ah, shit. All right. Well, they have 2 points of fire damage.
Cool. They're all immune to fire damage.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Oh
shit.
man, damn it.
Alright.
All right. So I'm gonna come up right here, and I'm gonna cast. Oh no, I can't cast shit. Okay, so I'm gonna pull out my hand axe and just give it a good old slashing.
All right.
Good old slashing, baby.
Never
Oh.
mind. Never
All right.
mind.
It
That is the
misses
end of my
you
turn.
with it. Okay, Nockrol, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my mace and just slam down on this little cupcake in front of me.
All right.
No. No. Wow. Another fucking whiff.
It hits.
I can't make. Oh, hit?
A 5
Yeah.
hits.
Yep.
Okay.
They're cupcakes.
Well,
3 bludgeoning damage, and it goes flat.
Yeah, it goes flat.
I'm gonna pick up the remains and eat it.
No.
All right.
Just spite the big cake. Just
Just despite the big cake.
See
And
what
then,
this is what I did to your.
spiritual weapon.
It tastes like you realize that they put Reese's peanut butter cups in the cake also.
Oh my
Ah,
god.
damn.
It was worth it.
It's worth it.
Yep.
Ignore that.
The 18 hits. It will take the 6 force damage.
Boom. Alright, that's my turn.
I needed to make a deck save.
Dex save has
Disadvantage.
Yep, disadvantage. Okay. Yeah. So a 2.
Okay, it fails. It takes 19 lightning damage.
Oh.
That
It
breath
takes
weapon
the-
thing.
Yep. 19 lightning damage. Wait, is Ivan in the vicinity of your lightning damage?
No, straight line.
It's a straight line. Gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I'm gonna back up a little bit. There. Say hi to Edith. Hi, Edith. How's it going?
All right.
I don't like being up front no more. That's my turn.
All right. Next up is Edith.
Edith is going to move over to here,
Oh, bye, Edith. Bye, Edith. Bye, Edith.
and she is going to take out her whip, and you're gonna see her robes kind of loosen up because she was using it as a belt, and she's going to crack the whip on him.
All right, crack that whip.
10.
10 hits.
Nice.
Nice, slice.
6 points of damage.
6 slashing. Okay.
More cupcakes.
More cupcakes indeed.
Knew it. Okay,
Has-
2 bludgeoning damage.
As you see, 3 more cupcakes get splattered. Anything else?
She wants to action surge.
All
Okay.
right.
Do it again.
And she's going to. Is a whip Is whip, is that a single-handed weapon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. She's gonna whip this guy again.
All right.
Advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have
Great.
advantage.
I mean, I hit either way. I rolled a 20.
Well, you don't want to go for a 20?
You don't want to
You
go
don't
for
want to get
Sure,
crit
I'll go
fishing?
for a 20.
Yeah.
No, that's
Drop
fine.
the thermal.
Damn,
What are the
Jinx.
odds?
Alright.
We'll take the 9 slashing.
And then she's gonna take her pistol and shoot at one of the cupcakes.
One more cupcake. Which cupcake you shooting at?
The one right beside her.
There'll be disadvantage because you have a ranged weapon.
Okay. Disadvantage. Alright, let me roll again.
Yep, bye-bye. Alright, anything else?
That'll be all.
Alright. He is, the knight is gonna go, run up the stairs and take a chair and chuck it at the cake.
WWF style.
WWF style.
Oh my god, there's a knight and he has a steel chair!
Bam.
From the top rope.
11,
Who's the
and
top?
11 will hit, and the cake will take, oof, max damage, 6 bludgeoning.
Ooh.
As you see that he lifts up the huge ass throne chair and chucks it at the cake. And Ivan, because of the ricochet, you get splattered with milk chocolate frosting.
You hate to admit how good it
I'll
tastes.
I'll take it. Yeah, I just kind of like dip my finger in some of the frosting and
Nom, nom,
suck
nom.
it.
Gonna get some
Pause.
Ziploc bags after this battle.
It is creamy as fuck. Alright, that's gonna end the knight's turn. The cake is going to attempt to break its restraint. What do I need to roll?
It
Dex
has
save.
disadvantage, by the way.
Yep.
Yep.
Dex save. DC 14.
It's going to miss. And then that's going to end its turn because he can't do anything. And now the evil cupcakes are going to, 2 of them are going to be on Edith, and they're going to attack. So right there, right there. No, spiritual weapon stays there. Miss. Does a 16 hit you, Edith?
It does right now. I don't have my armor on.
It does right now?
Yep.
You take 4 points of piercing damage as one just takes a bite out of your calf.
He's gonna
Alright.
kind of moan. Oh.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Hey, yo! So you know what
These two are gonna be on These two are gonna be on Narcrawl.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 second. Let's reposition this.
Did you
I
say 4
understand. I
points
just
or
ate
6
one of their
points?
brothers.
Yep, and this. Yep. Narcrawl, does a 15 hit you?
No, sir.
No, that's not gonna hit, and that's gonna end the evil mini cupcake's turn. Jen, you're up.
Okay. So Jen is going to, let's see, Jen's going to move right here, right next to Ivan. And they are going to punch it.
You're gonna punch?
Yes, at
It takes the
advantage.
20. You just see.
Okay.
Yep.
And 4 bludgeoning damage.
4 bludgeoning. We'll take the 4.
Okay. And then a key point for flurry of blows.
Yep.
And that's gonna be, oh my gosh, an advantage. Okay,
Yep. That's gonna
5
hit.
points of bludgeoning damage, and then extract aspects.
Immune to fire and piercing. It heals on piercing. Can't be blinded, deafened, charmed, or poisoned, or put to sleep. Be careful, it's fire breath. That's it.
Okay, easy enough. And then the constrictor snake is going to. What did you say it had for piercing damage?
Immunity
if it
heals.
takes piercing, it heals 1d4.
Okay. The snake is just gonna attempt to just tighten a little bit.
Yep.
Advantage
Yep.
Nice.
for 6
Nice.
bludgeoning damage,
Yep.
and then it's just gonna end his turn right there, looking at everybody.
That staff's fucking dope.
Yeah, love it.
All right. Yep. Ivan, you're up.
Alrighty. So we don't have a lot of things to do here. So Ivan is just going to. Oh, okay. We got a little something. He's actually going to cast. No. Yes, he will. He's going to cast Thunderclap right in the area. The cake alone has to make a con save of 13.
Okay. It fails.
Nice. It is going to take 5 points of thunder damage.
Oh, hey, can the constrictor shake also make a con save?
Whoa.
Don't blow up their staff.
Fails. The snake also
Yeah.
takes 5 thunder damage.
Yes, it does. Sorry, Snake.
I'll do that.
And that will be the end of my turn. Yep, that's the end of my turn.
All right.
Oh, wait,
Knock
before we
off.
do, I'm going to take away the Eldritch Cannon. Then that'll be in it. Sorry.
All right. Eldritch Cannon goes bye-bye.
Yep.
All right. Next up is Narcrawl.
Yep. Same fucking 2-hit combo. Spiritual weapon.
It takes
Boom.
10 force damage.
And then we're gonna back it up to the second level Guardian Bolt.
All right.
Oof.
Hits.
23. Boom. And your
Alright.
fucking base damage. Mm.
All right. All right. All right. Narcrawl, how do you want to do this?
Oh, it's dead? Damn.
Oh, I want like the most chaotic explosion of bits and parts everywhere.
All right.
Boomy.
All right. As the guiding ball hits the center of the cake explodes, and frosting and sponge cake goes everywhere. It hits Jen. It hits Ivan again. It hits Edith, and it hits you. The only player who doesn't get hit is Althric.
Damn. What if I want to get hit? Hey,
You're out
Slow
of range.
motion, you see Narcrawl like chewing.
did you see Narcrawl fucking mouth? Oh.
Alright, and I'm pretty sure you guys can take care of these mini cupcakes, no problem.
As we
Keep
do
one of
so
the pets.
hastily.
We
Yeah.
love pets.
Fucking eat 'em.
No, they weren't that tasty.
Oh.
Oh. The knight comes down and goes, well, that... Suddenly, would you stop playing that music? Thank you. Why are you playing that music to begin with? I was fishing for tips. Okay?
Everybody's out of the fucking place!
I'm just trying my best, sir.
You know what?
Anyway,
at
like,
There was a
Ulthric will fuck him.
tentacle fucking crab cake.
At this, Ulthric will fucking chuck a gold coin at his head.
thank you, and you see the musician leave. Well,
Fucking hit him right on the forehead. Thank you.
All you did is reinforce that bad behavior.
Hey, I will be nice to the man, somewhat.
and you see the knight goes, well, that kind of puts a damper on my plan.
Yeah, me too.
Man.
Where'd those single women went?
I think they left into panic.
What
you
plan? Hey,
five
back up. What plan?
Oh, did I say plan? Oh, yeah. So, I'm not really, Miranda's bodyguard. I'm more of a goon for hire.
Edith pulls her gun. She's got her gun trained on him.
Immediate fucking magic in hands.
I wouldn't do that, Black Rose Pirate.
Oh shit.
And then he like unbuttons his shirt, and you see a tattoo of the harp on his right breast.
What does that mean?
Harp?
A harp?
Yep.
Roll
Or
history.
you will. Because you shouldn't kill one of me. It'd be very bad for you and your friends.
15?
He's a harper.
That means what?
Yeah.
It means
I think
he
only
is.
Edith. Oh.
It means he is part of like good aligned paladin knights and cleric knights, and he fights for justice. They're kind of like the underground good covenant of D&D, and killing one of them is really bad news. As in, you five couldn't get into the town without being wanted. Posters everywhere.
Okay, well, you know.
All right, so you five need to leave town tonight.
What did you do?
Why?
What was this plan of yours, first off?
Okay.
Alright, let's go.
Okay. Because 20 Hopper agents are about to descend on this place because of Demon Cake over here, and all the nobles that just left in a frantic during an engagement ball. This whole thing was a setup to arrest her.
The fiance?
Who is he pointing at?
No, her. And he points at Edith.
What now?
Why are you arresting
Points
her?
at Edith.
Hang on, wait a second.
Because she works for the Black Rose Pirates.
Hmm.
The Harpers are after you?
I guess so.
So you need to, but since you saved it, I'm gonna spare a lot of questionings, and a lot of you are in anti-mage handcuffs. So, here's
at
what
the lobby.
happened. Here's what happened. We put a false story in the paper about pirates being spotted here, so you would come, we would set up a drop point, arrest you, and you would squeal on your comrades. Oh, and the chick with the black rose, yeah, she's a changeling. She works for us.
Oh, great
Oh,
job.
shit.
No, well,
So you five need to leave, like, right now, or it's gonna be very bad for you five.
I guess
We do gotta go to the
leave.
mines.
GTFO.
Go.
Yeah.
Like, you need to leave now. Like, fine. Your carts and
We're
horses will be with you at the exit.
We're going.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah.
get
You,
You fought well.
a weird assassin Mac, the one with the plague mask. Here you go. And he throws you one half of a sending stone. When all the dust is clear, I shall fill you in what we know. But, like, bye, now.
Bye.
On his way out,
We
Chen
do.
raises a hand for a high five.
Whatever. Go. As you,
I hope
you-
okay.
as you run out of town, you see that there is a, you see the old halfling that you guys see the old halfling goes, I have bone shadow, and he goes like, and you guys go, never mind. You guys
Fuck
steal
up.
your horses and your carts, and you leave Athkatla in the dead of night.
Alrighty.
And that is where we'll end tonight's session.
Damn it.
We got some 6 seats.
wow.
As you guys make your way about 2 hours outside of town, you realize the night's getting long, and you guys will have your long rest.
Yay.
Oh, thank God.
Hey.
Yeah.
I needed that all game.
And I will see you guys next week.